do you want? Oh.
Hey, now.
Hey, good morning, everybody. What's happening?
Hey, now. Hey, now.
And how are you?
Hey, now.
Anybody watch Survivor last night?
Hey, now.
I watched it.
Hey, now. Hey, now.
I watch it every week. It's a very special night for me.
Hey, now.
You know, it's very, very special.
Hey, now.
Hey, now. Hey, now. Hey, now. Hey, now.
Hey, now. Hey, now. Hey, now. Hey, now.
I love that show.
Hey, now. Hey, now.
And I'm not afraid to admit it.
Hey, now.
What was really gross was that chick's legs, man. I think she said bugs were living in her legs.
Oh.
In her cuts. Oh, I wanted to puke. It's like bugs live in my legs.
Yeah, that's appointment television for me. I can't miss an episode.
You're a nurse. What was wrong with her legs? Like those things going all the way up her thighs.
Yeah, she had I don't know what was wrong.
I thought at first that she had mosquito bites that got infected, but that's not mosquito bites.
It looked like some kind of bacterial skin infection because it was all up her legs.
I thought it was cool that, like, not letting her get any medical treatment.
They're not doing anything for her.
That's so great. But did you see the bugs living in her infections?
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, after a while, maggots will sort of take residence.
I actually had a friend who had that. A whole bunch of maggots living inside the cuts on her legs.
Yeah.
Why did she have cuts on her legs?
I forget what it was. Gangrene or something. I forget.
Really? But
I forget what it was.
She didn't get it treated?
I forget why she had...
that's just nauseating.
It's like Survivor Island where John grew up.
Yeah. His mom and dad put him on an island. Hey, I can relate.
Great show, wasn't it?
Yeah. So what is causing that infection?
Well, they're dehydrated, they're starving, so their immune systems are degenerating, and she's gotten a skin infection.
Let me ask you something, though. Because Baba Booey and I were talking about this. You know, in the grand scheme of things, they've only been there 30 days.
28.
Now, 28. Excuse me. That's a month.
It's not even the 39 they're supposed to be there.
Right, you know, because we see it stretched out over weeks.
Right.
I mean,
they're already back.
I'm not saying it's gourmet fare, but they're giving them rice to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
have you ever tried to just survive on rice? It's not even a complete protein.
Have you seen what I eat?
No. You eat complete proteins, dear.
But they have fish. That fat
Sometimes
dude.
when
but you know what,
Howard?
Howard, I hung out with that guy Sean, who was still on the island. He said that guy, the amount of fish he got was about the equivalent of 2 cans of tuna for the whole time they were there.
Really? Because it looks a lot more.
He says it's such a small amount.
Yeah, he doesn't catch fish every day. See, again, you're only seeing what they show you.
Yeah, I heard that because they did say that they were starving on that
They
island.
have been starving
He said he lost
for
30
some
pounds.
time.
That guy Richard doesn't look like he's starving, dude.
Rich, I told you, Rich is off eating his fish himself.
Gay Richard.
He is not sharing it. Because you notice he looks healthier than most of them.
How much do you hate that guy, though?
I hate him. I can't believe how much I hate him.
Well, he was sitting down while Colleen and Kelly were on the
on that pole?
On that wood.
Yeah.
And he's going, well, she'll be off the island anyway because I'm voting.
Oh, he's so arrogant.
Oh.
But meanwhile, didn't you think that Sean was not going to get voted off? Did you think Sean was going to get voted
Yeah,
off?
I thought they'd vote for Sean.
How did it end up that chick got voted off?
Why would they vote Colleen off?
It didn't make sense. Why did they show you who voted for who?
Because they wanted it to be a mystery.
Yeah, but it didn't make any sense. I thought they had a whole block of people that were going to vote for that guy Sean.
Well, that was the whole point. They were sitting there talking, and everybody said, yeah, well, since she stayed on the log, we'll have to vote off Sean.
Right.
And then they all go and vote something else.
Yeah, so...
But that's what's great about it. They all double-cross each other.
Yeah, but we should know, the audience, who's double... Because that would be even more interesting.
Well, you don't know who's now...
But you do know now. You do know that the woman... that's not the attractive one.
Susan.
How much do you hate her?
Yeah, you know that
the one with the Boston accent?
Yeah. But you now know that Susan voted for Colleen.
Right.
Everyone else, Colleen and Sean were the only ones that got votes, and you know who voted for Sean.
Right.
So now that you know Susan voted.
Sean only got 2 votes.
Yeah.
That was the gay dude and the Rudy.
Kelly.
It wasn't the gay dude.
And Colleen, who voted for Sean.
Yeah.
The gay dude didn't vote for Sean.
No.
But I thought he has an line.
Everybody else voted for Colleen.
I thought he did, but then at the end, they show him, writing down Colleen.
Oh, so they all voted for Colleen.
Yeah.
But they don't tell you why.
Girls.
Well, because she was part of the other tribe.
Yeah, but they were going to vote off Sean. How many times I got to explain that to you?
I know, but...
He's dope.
No, Howard...
They say they're going to vote off Sean.
And I think the gay guy was...
So what I'm saying is, why didn't they show you who switched their votes and why? They must have had a discussion somewhere.
Well, you can tell who switched their votes because every other vote was for Colleen.
But they don't tell you why.
No, they don't tell you why.
I think the gay guy was trying to say that to Rudy. Don't worry. But then he lied. And then he went and they voted off Colleen. But how can the gay guy, vote off Sean anyway? I mean, he brought him to the yacht and everything.
Big deal.
Jervis shared his pizza last week, and they all voted for him.
It's terrible.
They're getting really, pissed off and just...
Well, you know what? You got to remind them, it's a game. Someone's got to leave each week. What are they going to do?
Right.
Someone's got to be voted off.
But I mean,
they forgot.
And they're all nice people.
Only one person can win the $1 million.
Yeah, what are they going to do? They got to vote for somebody.
But they're getting catty, even with Sean's dad came to the island. And
They hardly wanted to speak to
And
him.
Susan's like, this guy doesn't know anything. What's he, he's a doof.
Oh, she's horrible. I don't know how she survived. How come they haven't voted her off?
She's mad because he doesn't
She's an animal.
But she's in the coalition, and for a while the coalition was voting together.
Yeah, because he didn't know the college playoffs.
He didn't know who won the NCAA championship. She's what an idiot.
Yeah, he's just like Sean, an idiot.
Yeah.
She's a monster. I would just, I would literally just chop her up and throw her in the ocean.
Well, that dude, the host.
And by the way, if I had cuts all over my legs and maggots living in them, I would just sit in the ocean and let it heal my legs. I don't understand. She's not even that concerned.
When your skin starts to get that way, maybe the water is bad. I mean, it hurts, doesn't it? When salt water gets into...
It hurts, but it heals. The reason it hurts is because it burns it out. I would be like freaking out if maggots were coming out of my legs.
I'd be off the island.
Yeah, I'd say, what?
I voted for myself.
Yeah, I would have been like, what? This is not right. And that gay dude keeps, just
but
chugging along.
But there's a doctor there who won't even look at her legs.
That's right.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
Survivor.
Oh.
Let's see you die for that $1 million.
The chick, man, she was kind of cute until she got the maggots growing on her.
I still thought she was cute.
You still do her with the maggots?
Yeah. Did you notice the MTV kind of shots they do now?
Yeah.
They were always getting her ass.
Well, the cameraman is very involved in her.
I mean, all you don't see the girl climbing up something. You see her ass climbing up.
Yeah. Why? Because this is her send-off. Because really, who wants to see Susan's ass? This is it. This is the best you're gonna get.
And that other girl, Kelly, has that big tattoo.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nasty.
Looks like she lost in a game of paintball.
Yeah. She's not going to be doing any modeling with that tattoo.
And the tongue piercing.
Yeah.
But the guy that's the host, who's going to be here later this morning?
Yeah. Is he coming in or calling?
I think he's coming in.
I think he's calling in.
Oh,
he's calling?
Yeah.
He's like evil now.
I dig him.
He was so funny. And then I found out he was the original host of Rock and Roll Jeopardy.
That's right.
The one that wouldn't let Gary on.
Yeah, there's others.
Well,
Funny.
yeah, he was the host of Rock and Roll Jeopardy, and then he was supposed to be the host of something else, but he got kicked off or something.
And he was the original voice of all the either FX or I think it was FX program.
Yeah.
But he's like evil because I was watching a couple of weeks ago and
That's what's good.
when they all got their videotapes, except for that one girl who didn't get a videotape from her family, he was acting like he cared, but he didn't. He's like,
Right.
I'm so sorry. He's like Alex Trebek, so sorry.
See, to me, he's like Rod Serling. He's like, he's a little evil. It's nice.
I like it. When he waded out into the water and he had to cut those strings and take those logs off, it was so fun.
I remember on the first show they reviewed it and they said that he was really bad, but I thought he was a good host.
He's got edge.
Yeah.
Got a good edge.
Yeah, I think he's decent.
Because he knows they're starving, and he looks great. He's shaved, he's clean.
Yeah, it's great. It's a real taunt.
Just got off the boat, just got out of the shower. He's always happy.
That cruise ship looked good. I got hungry watching that.
That yacht was great.
I just finished a nice dinner at Ruby Foo's, and I was like sitting there going, "Hey, I could eat again."
But you know what? I don't think that Sean let on that he got a massage.
No, he's smart.
Yeah.
Chinese chick, touch my ass. Did you see that?
Well, anybody who ever gets, what was going on with that? Where'd they get that Chinese chick?
No, he said touch my ass. He goes, what do you think of my ass?
Is that what he said? Because I didn't hear
My
that.
ass is bony as I think it is.
Hey, honey, give me a happy ending.
That's what it looked like.
Yeah, anyway, so that show's cool. We got to take a break. We'll come back and talk about a million things, but I got to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.
Big Black. Got a big one. Kathy Lee.
Howard, bottom line is this. I need some help. I'm breathing in poisonous fumes every day in this house. This god-awful, rotten house, man. The landlord won't fix it. They've had the heat, everything because of it. I have no money to get out. Do you think that you could just dig into your pocket just a little bit?
Thank you, Jesus.
The Howard Stern.
I drop my pennies to sneeze up, make it all settle out.
The Howard Stern Show. Yeah. What is this? What? Oh, me. I'm okay, good. That's nice to know. All right, thank you. Can't even turn it off. All right, blah, blah, blah. Where do I start? Gary sent me a email of, I don't know if you read in the paper, but Jennifer Aniston from Friends, you know that magazine, Celebrity Skin? Well, like some dude, I guess. I don't think it's the dude from the magazine. I think they just bought the picture. Some dude, I guess, knew where Jennifer Aniston's house was, and he climbed a fence and, like, took some naked pictures of her because she was sunbathing nude in the backyard. So I got to see him because, I don't know, somehow Fafafui had him. I guess he got him off the internet. And I don't know. I mean, it's not even that good a picture because all you see is a boob, like, close up. And we were just arguing whether or not they were breast implants or not, Jennifer Aniston. I think there is an implant in there.
Well, wait a minute. Yesterday you were saying you thought it was terrible that somebody had done this.
I do.
Looking at the pictures?
I think it's wrong. But a guy sends me the pictures. I got to look at them, don't I? I'm a commentator.
Oh, please.
On breast. I looked at them, but I do think it's wrong.
You looked at it, but you didn't like it.
Well, yeah, I didn't like looking at them. The damage is already done, though. I mean, the pictures are out there.
Well, she would like them not to be distributed, and you're participating.
Well, somebody sent them to me. If that's participating, I plead guilty.
That's like it was receiving stolen goods.
Exactly. You're right. What can I tell you? But you can't unbreak an egg. I got to tell you the truth. I saw the pictures. I saw 3 of them, Robin. One of them was like... Personally, Brad Pitt is 10 times better looking than her.
True. It's absolutely true.
Like 2 of the pictures are like her standing there in a bathing suit with him, and then all of a sudden there's this graphic close-up. You want to see him?
It's like a telephoto of her breast?
Yeah, you want to see it?
No, I wouldn't. I will not break the law.
You want to see the picture of them dressed?
No.
You don't want to see anything? You will not?
No.
That's not breaking the law looking. You didn't take the pictures.
I'm not participating.
And you didn't distribute them. You know what I'm saying?
I felt funny looking at the Pam and Tommy Lee video.
But I want to see if you think...
to see that.
But I want to see if you think she has breast implants. I'm going to put it up there.
All right.
Because it is your job.
I don't know.
No, it is your job.
Look as a nurse.
As a nurse. Not as a voyeur. Yeah, wait a second. Well, of course my computer is locked up. Oh, here we go. No, here it is. Here we go. Gary Delabiti. Hold on, I got to go through this. Gary Delabiti memos. Jennifer Aniston. Hold on. My computer is so cranked. It's so ridiculous. It doesn't respond to my touch. All right, here's the first picture. This you can definitely look at. This is nothing. All right, you ready?
All right.
All right. This is Jennifer Aniston from behind.
Okay, that's her back.
And that's her in the thong. She got a nice ass.
You like that?
Oh, yes. In fact, I saw that ass on that ass on the plane.
In clothes.
Yeah, and I was shocked how nice it was. How's that, Jackie? Look at Jackie. Yes, nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, I got to admit, she's got a good ass. See? There's her feet. All right, that's the A's.
Full picture of her.
That one is. Look at this. I can't even close this damn thing. All right, here we go. I hate computers. All right, here, you ready? Here's another one. That's her and Brad.
Her and Brad.
Brad's much better looking.
Look at him.
Yeah, you have to look at that.
Oh.
She's got a nicer ass.
Man.
I don't know.
No, that's tight. You can bounce a quarter off that.
What, her ass?
His ass.
Yeah. He's in good shape, this kid.
Man.
All right, easy. No one wants to hear that. All right, now here's the shot, the money shot.
Yeah.
That's it.
Money.
The money shot. That's Jennifer Aniston's boobie. Wait a second.
Wait a minute. That looks like a leg.
Yeah, no, that's Brad's leg, and that's her boobie right there.
Oh, that's an implant.
What kind of odd shot?
Implant.
No wonder she's the one who went seeing them. Look how bizarre they look. It's a bad boob job, right?
Yeah.
You think this is her boob job, right?
It looks like you could see...
See, right here is the implant, right?
Yeah.
The ridge.
Yeah, that's what I feel.
And the nipple looks a little distorted.
Very, very weird.
Mm-hmm.
Who's this taken from?
No wonder she doesn't want these pictures.
Who knows? I don't know. It looks like an implant to me because it's sticking straight out. And her age, it should be sagging a little. But there it is. Jennifer Aniston photos.
Now, don't you guys go out and get them.
It's wrong. We looked at them and it's wrong.
Only because of the newsworthy.
They're already making the rounds.
How's she going to stop them now?
And I was watching Sex and the City, another show I like watching.
Yes, I watched. I got my end of it was cut off. I hope I didn't miss anything.
I love the show. Oh, the ending is very important.
Really?
Yeah, as a matter of fact.
What happened at the end?
Want to know? I can tell you because I think everyone's seen it by now.
Yeah, because I don't have it.
She bangs Mr. Big.
You're kidding?
No.
So wrong, man.
She goes right into an elevator with him, and
I know they were getting into the elevator. She said, "Don't follow me in here," and he jumped into the elevator, and it's headed up to the room.
And then
mine cut off.
She goes, "F me," and she breathes F, like he kisses her, and she gets so hot she goes, "F me."
That's right. They were kissing, but I didn't know where it was.
That show's getting a little, like, I love the show. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I love Sex and the City, and I loved even this week's episode, but it is getting a little too graphic, and they're turning into whores, like.
They are whores. They're not turning into.
No, the blonde this week with the spunk and the taste.
That was horrible. It
was a little too graphic, right?
Yeah.
It used to be a little more innocent, and their characters weren't so over the top. Like,
well, she always was.
She wasn't such a whore, and even the girl who's getting married wasn't such an idiot. You know what I mean? The writers are just going like a little too far with the freedom of it.
Well, you know what I was thinking the other day when I was watching? I said, wait a minute. Are these girls friends to each other? Are they all friends of Carrie?
I don't know, but all I know is that...
But the way it is, it's like the only reason for them to all be together anytime is Carrie, because they're all friends of hers.
I don't know, but I'll just tell you, the show is getting decidedly dark. I think everyone's trying to be the Sopranos now, or something. It's weird. And by the way, I saw Sarah Jessica Parker interviewed on Access Hollywood, where she's all made up and stuff.
Yes.
And, that's a little frightening when they take some close-ups of her. She's got a giant wart on her chin that she should really have removed. Honey, you're a movie star. Yeah, you're a star, man. Remove it.
How could there be a wart on her chin? They can cover that with makeup?
Baby, it is big. It is like this big, giant wart. It's the size of a bonbon on her chin. It's like a witch's chin.
I was going to say.
I mean, and she's got the witch's hair and the nose. And, I mean, she's starting to look witchy. Yeah. It's nasty.
But my point is they don't develop any of the friendships of the girls. It's all about them jumping into bed.
That's what I'm saying. Guys. Yeah. It's becoming a porno show.
It seems like they're all getting it on much more often.
Like it's a constant.
Be frustrated, then one of them would get
something. Somebody would get something.
Now it's
now they're banging every 15 seconds. That's all I'm saying. To me, it's getting a little dark. That's all. And I can't believe I'm saying that.
But I don't mind one of the girls being a slut.
Right.
She can be a slut.
Hey, there's a guy on the phone who says he knows he's a paramedic and he knows why Colleen had bugs growing out of her legs.
He's a paramedic and he knows.
Yeah. Hey, Greg.
Hey, how you doing, Howard?
I never trust paramedics, but I'll take... Craig, you seem like a reasonable guy.
Why not join into the conversation?
I mean, seriously, if you were in a car accident and you're laying by the side of the road, dude, are you going to go... I mean, I say to the paramedics, don't touch me.
Well, somebody's got to touch you.
I guess.
The doctor's not coming to the side of the road.
No? They can't fly a guy in, a specialist?
It's usually hard to get in touch with them. They're usually on the golf course.
Because, Greg, don't a lot of these dudes, I mean, they don't know what they're doing, right?
Nah, I mean, I can't speak for everybody, Howard, but the people that I work with, I mean, we all pretty much care about, doing the right thing. I mean,
I know.
I mean, we're not paid. Let me put it this way: they don't pay us the big bucks.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
It's more out of caring for individuals and trying to do the right thing.
Really?
Well,
for the most part, people do get to the hospital, Howard. So a lot of them say they must be doing something.
But a lot of them are accident freaks.
Well, yeah, I'll to be honest with you, some of them are kind of like they thrive on the darker side of life.
Yeah.
There are some people like that.
Yeah, you got to be upfront about that, man. A lot of them dig seeing victims.
But who else is going to come to get you when you've been crunched in a car?
I don't know. Hey.
You find a lot with the people that volunteer doing that.
Yeah, the volunteer ones. Are you a paid guy?
I'm paid, yes.
The volunteer ones are freaks.
Look.
Yeah, some of them are.
Yeah, some of them are. Hey, this is a guy doing it. Don't argue.
This business unless you're a gore freak.
Yeah, well,
you
know what? But you go into the business and get paid. Imagine not getting paid.
There's levels of being a gore freak.
Yeah.
You're a gore freak.
So give me a paid paramedic.
Yeah, I mean,
give me something. Give me some hope.
Like Howard, I'll give you an example. One day, I'm not going to say what organization or where it was, but basically, I'm a volunteer fireman out in the island, and one time there was a bunch of guys talking, and they go, "Oh yeah, did you go to that call?" And I was like, "Nah, I wasn't around." They go, "Oh, you should have saw this guy. He came out of this bar. He got hit by a car, and he bounced off a pole. Oh, you should have seen this guy. He was split wide open, and they're laughing about it. And I'm like, hey, don't you feel for this person?"
Right.
You know, and it's like, you know, it's just a big...
I know, man. They're gore freaks. I don't want to be there. Them all discussing me. Hey, you seen Stern. The side of his face was missing.
Yeah, it's like...
It's like a drag, man.
What I was going to tell you was that I was watching Survivor last night.
Yeah.
A couple of weeks ago, we had a call. What's going on with her, it's a deficiency of diet. Basically, when people don't have a diet, a lot of the first things that have is that they have what they call eruptions on the skin. It could, be caused by a lot of things, but generally a lot of people call it first stage scurvy, like lacking certain nutrients.
Wow. They should at least give them vitamins.
You know where we see a lot of this? We see this from like homebound alcoholics.
Right.
Old people. Where, I mean, I'll tell you, Howard, I went to a call one time. I had to come out. I had to take a bath. I mean, I literally felt like I had to go home and take a shower. This woman, she was about 60 years old. She was a full-blown alcoholic. She was bedridden because of her condition, and there was maggots literally living on the bed.
Maggots living on the bed?
Oh, all over the place.
Oh.
It was disgusting. It stinks.
And doesn't she get alarmed? I mean,
she's drunk.
I have to say that was one of the more
intense
scenes that I've been at. I mean, I'd rather go to see a cadaver
right
than to see that.
See maggots going out of a human being.
I mean, human being there with stuff, hosting parasites.
Right.
Oh.
It's pretty hideous.
Oh, when that chick, man, was showing her cuts.
Yeah, I mean, and you're right.
I was freaking.
Really needed to do was go and basically spend a little time in salt water.
Right. Why doesn't she just go in the water and clean that out?
What did the doctor say? Go into the ocean.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's not exactly the greatest cure, but it would help.
It would help get rid of maggots.
It would help to cleanse,
But they're in the water every day with those challenges.
Nah, you're thinking that's every day. It ain't every day.
The thing is, you have to do it for an extended period.
Yeah, I would just sit in the water and let the salt water clean it.
You ever think
but
about
then your
it?
skin sloughs off.
Like, that guy Sean's a doctor. Like, he couldn't maybe help out a little bit.
That's what I'm saying.
He's a doctor, that dude?
Sean is a doctor.
Oh, I didn't know that.
That's what I'm saying. He's sitting right there, and he won't say go into the water.
Yeah, and something, Howard, like, what you were saying before, and you too, Robin. Like, the people that really annoy me, I am, like, praying to see Rich and Sue. Sue is like trailer trash, man.
No, I hate her.
It's garbage.
I've
been praying every week to see her get kicked off.
Yeah, but what if it's down between Gay Rich and Sue?
I have a feeling.
Who would you choose?
What they're going to do is next time Sean's going, then after that it's Kelly. It comes down to this now.
You think it's going to be Sean and Sue? I mean, Richard and Sue.
It may be.
Wow.
You know what it is? Whoever gets immunity next time. Because if Kelly didn't get immunity,
she would
have
gone.
gone.
Yeah.
It's really starting to get ugly now.
Yeah, I love it. I love the show. All right, hey, dude, thanks.
So listen, Howard, thanks a lot, man, and good luck to all of you guys.
Right.
Take care.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.
By the way, the host of Survivor is going to... Jeff Probst is going to call in, the host of Survivor. So we're going to ask him some questions about how much he hates that gay rich dude and the chick. What's her name? The horrible... Susan. Oy. Jesus, I'd kill her. Good thing they don't have me on that island. I'd pull an OJ out. I'm telling you, she just annoys the crap out of me. She would have been the first person I got rid of. Tom, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Hey.
Listen, man, I was wondering how come you didn't bring up the part where the dude's father's coming off the boat and he takes a face plant.
Yeah, he did dad wipe out. Did you see the dad wipe out?
Yeah.
That was great.
Man, you didn't even see it. You heard it.
Yeah.
And then he panned to him. He's like, what?
Sean turns around and sees him in the sand.
Oh, I saw him go down. What do you mean you don't see it?
No, you don't see him fall. You could hear it, though. I mean, you hear
I saw him falling.
The end of the fall. You don't see the first part?
Yeah.
Oh, he got hammered.
That was funny. The dad steps off a boat. But you know what? They probably didn't show it to you because CBS is afraid they're going to get sued.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Take care, man. Fred's cross-eyed. Take care.
Okay.
All right, man.
Fred's cross-eyed? Are you? Not that you know. Oh, Fred gets all upset when people say stuff about him. You can see, look at his face.
Now his eyes will cross.
Yeah. No, he looks pretty normal. Well.
But when he spits like
From
that...
time to time, I do have a bad eye.
A lazy eye?
Yeah.
He's pretty lazy all over.
Yeah, I was going to say, it went throughout your body.
Even his eyes are lazy. That's good. Hey, Mike, you're on the air. Go ahead, buddy.
Howard.
How are you?
All right. Hey, listen, I work for EMS in the city.
Yeah.
Which is like paramedic stuff. And, you always complain about how small your unit is.
Yeah.
Guarantee you when you die, there are going to be EMS guys that are taking pictures of your pen.
Right.
Without doubt. I'm telling you. So you got that to look forward to, buddy.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. I mean, it's wild out there. I mean, that's what I'm telling you.
These guys are the biggest fools I've ever seen in my life. All right? They'll be worse than monster movies.
There aren't any that aren't.
Oh, that's funny.
As a matter of fact, if you got to really, write DOA or something, guys actually go to it special just to look at it.
Right.
Even if they're not called.
That's right.
They're weirdos.
Hey, is Fred chewing on a pen?
No, but I catch him during the show doing it all the time, man. Yeah. Half the time I'm like talking to him in the middle of the rap, and all of a sudden I'll just hear like, it's like this.
He'd be a good EMS worker.
And I hear it, and I'm like, I just turned on the microphone, and it's just a distraction to me.
All right, Howard, stay strong.
All right, later. Yeah. Fred likes to chew a pen, man. He gets nervous.
Chew it up.
Yeah. Unbelievable. Hey, here's Ronnie. Ronnie, what do you got to say?
Hey, Howard, what's going on, man? I just watched her eat my muffin the other day.
Oh, yes. I saw that yesterday.
Eat My Muffin was the first episode.
Yeah, I missed yesterday's, but my buddy recorded it for me. Oh, my God, hilarious.
You saw Miso Honey?
Yeah.
The PIT tournament.
Oh, yeah. Robin, you saw Miso Honey with Corbin Burnson. That was a new one. I don't know how well that did in the ratings, because...
Miso Honey!
You never know. I don't know. But the first one did real good. Yeah. That's what they told me.
Yeah, but that was fun. I tell you, that's one of those shows that even when you're alone, you laugh out loud.
Did you see... Which one did you see last? Oh, you saw Miso Honey. Oh, you didn't see the one with the... you didn't see A Star Is Born yet, did you?
No.
No, they didn't air that yet. No. He gets up, he has a giant boner. You didn't see that?
No.
Oh.
But the funniest one, the part to me that I was laughing out loud when he started telling the story about how his father died surfing Miso Honey.
Yeah.
And he turns around because he's crying. And he turns around and all this mascara is dripping down his face.
She goes, Notch, do you wear? He goes, my heart on my sleeve.
So funny.
Yeah, there's some good stuff going on in that show, but...
That part where he's like, free BJ, and all those guys are in the line.
Yeah, that was good, too. Free BJ. Yeah. And then they go, no, BJ's a lifeguard. And like, but they're getting free BJ.
They were all lined up.
Yeah. All right, hey, thanks, man.
Hey, thanks, Howard.
Yeah, it's a fun show. I'm glad I got it on the air. Getting a TV show on the air is not easy. I should write a book about it.
Hey, that's Jackie.
Right. Getting a TV show on the air is a major accomplishment. Even when you see these crap shows, it's tough.
It's not that easy.
There's a lot to it. There's a lot to it. But I credit the three guys who write it, Tim, Jim, and Dave, because these guys, I don't know how they do it. They come up with crap every week that's brilliant. They're just real smart and funny. So they know what they're doing. And I'm glad they do, because, I don't know, I think I'd go berserk writing that show. I think I would. I just would go berserk. Santos, you're on the air.
Yeah, what's going on? I called yesterday, and I was on for 3 hours holding because I'm in Phoenix and it's real early over here. But I want to know, when are they going to air the Mr. T thing on the E channel?
On the E channel, the Mr. T thing. Anybody got a date on that?
Yeah, people want to see that.
Yeah, you should see that. That's a must-see TV.
Dude, I should have been your bodyguard, dude.
Well, it was pretty scary. I mean, I thought he was going to kick my ass. When is it going to air?
They said August 22nd.
What's today?
22nd.
Today is the 10th.
August 10th, 22nd? So how come so long? Is that the delay time on that?
Yeah, it usually takes a month or so.
Yeah, why can't a Representative V come in here and tell me what's going on? Oh, there's Robin. Okay. She could tell us.
We've got 2 weeks of repeats we're in the middle of.
Oh, I see.
That's what I was, when people were asking me, when is that going to be on E, I thought, we might not even be showing new episodes right now.
Yeah, 2 weeks repeats, and then it's a really great show.
Yeah, it is a good one. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Robin.
Be professional.
Trying to be professional. Trying to learn. I just watched the sexual harassment tape. Dave, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Al.
Hey.
Hey, what's happening?
What's up?
Hey, I got a question for you. Why is it not correct anymore to use the word nigger, but people can use the word like Chinaman, kook, yid?
I don't know.
Why is that? And you do it yourself.
No, we use the word nigger when it's appropriate.
No, you don't. Because the other day you're killing gooks and
Well, that was Vietnam. You were allowed to say gook.
But why aren't you allowed to say nigger? Why did they bleep it off the TV? It's because
I don't know why they bleep it off the TV show. That bothers me. On E, they won't allow it, and on CBS television they won't.
Well, I told you I was watching that Real World a week ago, and a lot of it was racial, and they had this old Cajun guy who was calling birds nigger birds, and they kept bleeping.
They bleeped that.
And then the people in the house kept saying the N-word, the N-word.
Yeah, exactly. And Robin, I meant to call and beg to differ with you on that point, because this poor girl from the Midwest, the two blacks on the show are beating up on her like crazy. And
no, they're not.
They were beating up on her.
On what show?
They're saying,
Real World.
You can't say the word nigger or even colored, but we can. Because we own
some blacks feel that way. They're having a real discussion. That's how blacks feel.
Hey, dude, not to get too heavy, it's like 6:45 in the morning here in New York, and I dig where you're coming from, but you know what the real deal is that the word nigger was so bad that people used to get hanged and stuff from trees and all that kind of stuff.
But you know what?
So you know what's going on. Come on. And the rest of the people aren't that uptight.
What's up with the American Indians, though? We came over here and killed them by the hundreds of thousands.
Yeah, well, they don't have a strong voice.
We still have teams called the Washington Redskins.
I gotta go. I don't even care.
Concerns elsewhere.
Hey, you want to think about something else? I was thinking about this. All right, how come like millions of years ago they had dinosaurs?
Right.
All right, look at the size of those beasts that used to walk the planet. Then they all got killed off in the Ice Age. How come when civilization and life started growing again, how come there's no giant birds or giant animals like that on the planet anymore? What happened genetically that nothing grows that big?
He can't figure out that.
Well, no.
All right, let's go back to why we can't say nigger. Yeah, that was better. Now he's back out here. Why?
It's selective racism. It's selective.
Oh, please.
It's okay.
Get over it.
Well, dude, you can't say kike on television.
Hey, but
you can't say nigger.
You're the only people who use the term yid and gook. So
yeah, come on, we're the only ones using it.
Oh, come on.
You see
where else do you see that?
The Negro has become an endangered species anymore.
Oh,
you can't touch him. You got to give him.
You have an agenda.
Special consideration.
You're not just talking about language. You have an agenda.
The Negro's an endangered species.
It's an endangered species anymore.
Sounds like you wish.
No.
All right, thank you.
Trying to make it so.
Yeah, the Negro. Who's that? Albie Albino?
Oh dear.
Damn. All right. Anyway, so okay.
There are lots of white people, not lots and lots, but lots of white people who sit around obsessing on black people.
Yeah, Jackie being one of them. Let's be honest. Let's call a spade a spade. That's Jackie you're talking about. All right. Anyway, I was reading an article in the paper today about how everyone in late night television is making jokes about all the politics that are going on, and some of the stuff's pretty funny. Let me see here. Let me see if I can pull a couple out, all right? Okay. Will Durst, he's a pretty funny guy, that political comedian. Mm-hmm. He says, I believe in a lot of what Al Gore says, until he says it. I thought that was pretty good. I like that.
That is fun.
That is fun. Here's another guy, a guy named Harris, who's author of Steal This Book. I thought that was Abby Hoffman.
Abby Hoffman.
Or this one is called Steal This Book and Get Life Without Parole.
Oh, I see.
All right, he says he's talking about all the people protesting outside the convention. He says, I'm not sure how much real political debate you can begin when everything has to rhyme with hey ho, fill in the blank has to go. That's kind of funny. I thought that was pretty good. Hey ho. Hey ho, push must go. Hey ho. Anything hey ho, you just can't even take seriously.
I know, it's kind of old and tired.
Yeah. Let's see if there's a couple other good ones in here. All right, Bill Maher says this. GOP convention, they had this whole part where they saluted all the old war horses of the Republican Party. They had tape packages on President Ford, President Bush, President Reagan, President Dole. They hold them all. Bob Dole, he wasn't president,
Bob
but
Dole.
Yeah. He says, you've heard of must-see TV? This was musty TV. See? I thought that was a good line. Okay. I think that was it. Those were the only good ones.
Well, did you hear the flap over Craig Kilborn? I'm not sure that CBS isn't leaking this themselves.
Listen to this. The funny part of that story is Craig Kilborn, the host of the Late Night Show.
Late.
I don't even know the name of the goddamn show. I've seen the show all 2 times when I'm up late for some reason. I don't have to work.
Insomnia.
So Craig Kilborn went on the air, and he does a news segment, you know, like Dennis Miller does.
Right.
And they had a picture of George W. Bush, and without Craig Kilborn saying anything, they put a caption underneath it and said...
Well, they were showing the convention speech.
Right, they said snipers wanted.
Speech, and over that speech was snipers wanted.
Snipers wanted.
And they didn't comment on it.
Right.
They just had it running.
So Craig Kilborn stays silent and says snipers wanted. All right, it's a joke in bad taste. So here's the deal, though. Not one person called in about it or noticed it because nobody watches the show.
Yeah.
The way everyone started talking about it was over the internet. There's some, website devoted to the Craig Kilborn show. Supposedly. And these guys started debating it, and then that's when people started complaining. They didn't see it on the show.
I don't even know that then people started complaining.
Yeah.
All they say in the article is like a big debate occurred.
Yeah, so CBS now is apologizing and...
They're going to take appropriate action. What would that be?
What would that be? Shoot Craig Kilborn? And Worldwide Pants, which is Letterman's company. Letterman's got a sweetheart deal here, man. They love him here. They don't treat me with the same respect they treat Letterman. And I make 10 times more money for the company than Letterman does.
He doesn't get as much of a problem.
Right. But listen to this. Letterman gets control. Like, you remember Johnny Carson's deal used to be he controlled the hour after the Johnny Carson show?
Right.
But he was Johnny. I mean, I could see where Johnny was pushing the network around.
The network for a while.
Yeah, I mean, Letterman's never gotten any ratings. So Letterman, when he came over here, made the same sweetheart deal. He controls the hour afterwards. That's why they gave you Tom Snyder for a while, because Letterman wasn't threatened by Tom Snyder. Of course, problem was they weren't getting any...
Nobody else wanted to see Tom.
Yeah. So Letterman so-called produces, Worldwide Pants produces the Craig Kilborn show, which basically is just title. They don't do anything. Letterman's company doesn't do anything. He just gets to slap his name on it. Because they tried to pull the same nonsense with me when they gave me the Saturday night show. They were going to say, well, Letterman will be the producer. And I went, why? Who wants him? What's he going to do for me? Is he going to come to writing meetings? Then, okay, let him come. Then if he's going to pitch in and help...
Then he can produce.
Yeah. They were like, no, you don't understand. If Dave endorses you... I go, wait a second. Look at my audience. I'm not even on half the radio stations in the country, and I got 17 million listeners. If Dave endorses me, it's the kiss of death. I don't want Dave endorsing my show. Dave endorses it, I'll get a 2 share. I mean, come on. Who wants that?
Let's get real.
Dave needs my endorsement. I don't need his endorsement. Dave's endorsement. So I go, what do I got to do, cut him in on the action? Oofa. So then out of respect, I guess, and keep everyone quiet, out of respect to Mel and, these guys, I had a conversation with Letterman's people, but... it was a lip service I gave him. I
just have to take this meeting.
Yeah, because they were like, well, what are you doing late now? Oh, it sounds like you have it under control. Okay, I go, yeah, I mean, leave me alone. I mean, the endorsement. God damn, you guys got to be nuts. But they give him all kinds of leeway here at the network to produce programming. I bring my programming to other networks. They all buy it up. The only guy who doesn't is Leslie Moonves. They don't even... Leslie...
With Letterman.
Well, Leslie won't listen to me. It's like I'm some sort of idiot. Do what you want. Kishmea took us around. Believe me, life's too short. You know what I'm saying?
I had him on the phone.
Yeah.
He said, would Son of the Beach have fit into CBS's lineup? And I'm sitting there thinking to myself, he's got Richard the gay guy's butt hanging out on Survivor every week. Yeah. That's okay. Yeah. But you can't have a little lighthearted spoof that has a little sexual innuendo on it on CBS?
Yeah, well, he was... and you've seen Son of the Beach. That show would have been great.
A fun show.
Vinny and Mitch told me it would have been great on CBS, but, they got to kiss my ass. But anyway, but it was just, I just remember going to pitch it to him, and he was just like, okay, all right, you guys, what do you got for me now?
So he's doing the lip service thing, too.
Hey, guess who dropped dead?
Who?
You see, this is only important to you and me. And Fred, maybe. Not even Jackie. I think this was before Jackie's time with us.
Oh, no, I do know this.
You do know? How do you know? Oh, because he was a friar.
Yeah.
Soupy?
No. Soupy, everyone would know.
Who?
Bob Mounty.
You're kidding?
Bob Mounty died.
He dropped dead?
Well, I don't know what he died of.
He's just dead.
He might have been sick. I don't know. I used to run into him. I ran into him a couple of times. Bob Mounty was this guy who was the vice president of programming at NBC, like the whole network.
Yeah.
When we were there. And this was the guy, every time I got into major trouble or they were thinking of firing me, he would take me up to his office and lecture me. And he had big false choppers, big fake teeth, and he'd be sucking on his teeth while he'd talk to me. He'd be like, he'd go, Howard, you know, you're a punk. You think you know the business. But he'd come from some big, you know, luncheon at Mr. Chow's or something.
And still had half the lunch in his teeth.
Yeah. And the guy have to sit there while he picks through his teeth and be like, Howard, you don't... And let me tell you something. This guy busted my balls big time. And Robbins. He busted my balls big time. But, hey, you know, I ain't going to say anything bad about him now. He's dead, but he...
We said enough bad about him.
Yeah, we said enough. I said it while he was alive. I don't have to be, you know, I'm no phony.
Yeah.
I'll say it to your face. Now he's dead. I'm sure he's got people who are sad about it. But for me, he was a nightmare. And then years later, I ran into him in the Friars Club, and the guy wasn't working, and he was saying to me, "Can you put me to work?" And I said, "No,
I know.
I don't dig you."
He called me once and wanted to have lunch with me. I was like, "Is he serious? He's trying to get lunch with me?"
He was trying to get us fired. He claimed to me that he was the first guy. He was the reason they put me on Letterman the first time, but I know that's not true.
Sure.
He used to go around telling everybody that. And it had nothing to do with it. Letterman was a fan of mine. Letterman said, "Hey, I want to have you on." Believe me, you couldn't tell Dave back then when he was at NBC doing late night who to have on. Bob was trying to make it like he pulled a few strings. And I knew he was lying to my face. I knew he was just trying to score some brownie points because I was getting popular.
For no good reason.
Yeah, but he used to lecture me about radio and how I'd sit there and get dizzy. Every minute. Oh, that noise.
Don't tell my favorite Bob Mounty story.
No, I know yours.
Hurt his family.
Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to even get into that.
Right.
But you know, I know stuff. But the guy, you know, hey, rest in peace, Bob. You know, I'm sure he was a nice guy outside of the business world. Come on, say something nice.
Well, you know, they say if you can't say anything nice,
don't say anything.
say anything.
Right. Howard. You know how long I've been doing this? What, cleaning your teeth, Bob? No. You know how long I've been in the radio business? Oh, man, it was like... But
how's the boy?
What, he said that to you?
No, that was his, he used to come in, how's the boy?
How's the boy?
Yeah, it was like, how you doing? How's the boy? I was just saying.
And are you a boy?
No, he said that to everybody.
He said to you, how's the boy? I didn't even know that one. He never said that to me.
Yes, he did. He was saying all the time.
Really, I didn't pay much attention to that guy.
How's the boy?
You know, and I used to listen to this guy drone on, and I go, I know he has no clue about the future of radio. He just doesn't. And he's lecturing me, and I know more in my pinky about the future of radio than he does. But what am I going to do? The guy's the vice president of the network. By the time you make it to vice president of the network, you suck. You
surely don't know.
You surely don't know anything. He was a sales guy over at Metro Media for a long time, and he got booted up into the NBC hierarchy. But, you know, what can I tell you? I know at the end he was looking for some work from me, of all people. What was I going to do with him? Yeah, I need a vice president in charge of my network.
Right.
Now, you could be in charge of network relations with the Howard Stern media empire. The loose-knit guerrilla radio stations that carry our broadcast. Yeah, so he died, Bob Mounty, man.
Wow.
71 years old, they say. 71 years old. And, you know, it's always weird when somebody dies that you know, even if it was somebody who gave you a lot of grief. I always find it a little disconcerting. Yeah, it's like, well, he's not here. I don't know. It gets to me a little bit. I don't know. I have a hard time saying goodbye even to people who weren't nice to me.
Strange.
Yeah, I have a strange thing with that.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. It's just that easy.
Yeah, and you know what's odd? I was just thinking about a walk-on in Son of the Beach for Bob Mounty. So I don't know what he died of or anything. I don't even see an obit in the newspaper.
I was going to say, how did you find out?
Don told me, my agent. Our agent. He said to me, hey, guess who died, Bob Mounty? He knew Bob pretty well.
Oh, yeah, he used to.
They did business together. Yeah. But, all right, man. I hope he didn't suffer the way I suffered at NBC. That's all I can say. No. I don't know what he had or whatever, but he couldn't have suffered the way he made me suffer.
He couldn't have suffered that.
And in all fairness to Bobby, I'll say something nice. It wasn't just him making me suffer. There was everyone there
hating me. He had a
me.
whole team
Yeah.
with him. It wasn't a single deal.
Yeah.
But talk about Survivor Island. That we are still here.
It's amazing. We were the ones who survived the island. No one would have voted on that.
Right.
Out of all those guys that brought us in, Bob Sherman.
The whole group.
What was that general manager's name? Dom Fioravanti. Where's he now? God, you got to do a whatever happened to with some of these guys. Man, they were to me, like, you know when people went to Auschwitz? And they hated like Goebbels and Hitler, and those guys were my Auschwitz.
Oh, yeah.
Dom Fioravanti, Bob Mounty, well,
everybody who was in a position of power at NBC, the station itself. They were the personal torturers. They're the guys who, held the keys to the camp.
The pig virus. Oh, he was a monster.
Ooh.
Oh, boy, give that guy a little bit of power. Oh, he loved making my life miserable.
But it went right down to the people who worked beside us.
Yeah.
They all took it from the top and said, these are the people to pick at.
Yeah. That was Survivor. We were the ones with the scabs and the maggots in our legs.
We had the stuff growing out of our wounds.
Yeah. All right, we got to take a break. I got to tell you about the song parody contest. Tom got all angry that I didn't, because Beck's Beer is sponsoring the song parody contest.
You're kidding.
And
you actually have sponsors?
Yeah. Oh, it's a whole big deal. Because they're putting up to 20 grand. They're putting up to 20 grand in prize money.
There's 20 grand in prize money?
Beck's Beer coming through for us.
Wow.
Love that Beck's Beer, baby.
That's what we should drink that night.
In fact, we will drink Beck's Beer the night of the awards, and I will drink Beck's Beer this weekend.
Oh,
yeah, baby.
I didn't get drunk last night, by the way, because it's a weeknight. I don't drink during the weeknight. Yep.
That's one of us.
I was over at Ruby Foos, and...
You did not drink at all, or you had a glass of wine?
I was there with a beautiful blonde. Man, oh, man.
Really?
Yep.
What were you doing?
A girl.
Boy or girl.
My beautiful niece, Pam.
Oh.
We had a nice dinner.
Here you go, setting us up. We think something's going.
We had a nice dinner, and she drank...
How was that Ruby Foos? I was there.
Fantastic.
Yeah?
That's the bomb, that place. Man, oh, man, you got to go over there.
All right. I got to check that
out. You get a drink called the Ruby Foo.
Is that right?
It's one of those sweet girl drinks, and I like it.
What color is it?
It's not a natural color. It gets you very high.
Is that one of those rum Mai Tai?
Yeah, it's got everything that you can think of. Name everything, they just threw it all in one big glass.
And then they color it to make it look ineffective.
My niece was getting hammered. She didn't want to get too hammered on him because she was going out later that night to drink, so... Everyone in New York does drink.
Prime in the pump.
I think if you took the blood alcohol level of New York on any given night...
Everybody here is an alcoholic.
Yeah. or trying to be one. And I was over there, man, had some sushi. Beautiful.
Well, I was making a little merry on my birthday. I have to say, I drank in the middle of the weekend.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. X?
Yesterday.
Did you get laid at least?
Oh, you don't need to know what's going on with me.
Where's your new bracelet I gave you?
I have it at home.
And you don't like it.
Oh, what are you talking about?
I was talking.
Wear it every day.
I was talking to someone yesterday, and I said, I'll know if Robin likes her new bracelet if I see it on her. I don't know, maybe Jackie.
All day the day you gave it to me.
Yeah, go ahead. I mean, you haven't worn it since.
Oh, stop it. Well, it's only been a couple of days.
It cost me a couple of G's.
Look, I almost had trouble getting to work yesterday. I was so bad off, so I certainly didn't put it on then.
Where were you drinking? Where did you go?
Well, I started off with lunch over at Route 57 with Mitch and Vinny.
They got you loaded?
Well, I only had a glass of dessert wine with them.
Yeah.
And then I went out drinking with Mr. X.
Oh, yeah? Where'd you go?
We just went back
local?
to around the way.
Oh.
And
not here in Manhattan?
No.
What'd you drink?
I was drinking Long Island iced tea.
Oh. And then did you feel sexy?
Well, I have to do it very quickly. So get me Long Island.
Did you feel sexy afterwards?
Well, I did a little bit too much. How many?
Did you puke?
No.
How many did you do?
I guess. You know, because then the place keeps giving you free drinks. They find out it's your birthday.
Right.
So I think I had 3 of them.
Oh good. That's what you got to do the night of the MTV Awards, because we're getting loaded.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, were you silly?
That's a lot of booze, man.
That was a lot of booze. And then they gave you the after-dinner drink. So I had a little liqueur.
I love getting blasted. I'm going to be high all this weekend, I decided.
Once a year is fine.
All right, we got to take a break. The more drunk you are, the better the world seems.
The prettier the world.
20 years of it.
People on Parody. All right, we got to take a break, and we'll be back right after these words.
Stuttering John versus the always arrogant Billy Crystal.
How are you?
Good.
How are you? Paul. How's it going?
From where?
From XRK. Are you glad that you're the only guy who can handle the Oscars?
I'm not the only guy who can handle the Oscars.
Well, David didn't do as good job as you.
David did great. I love what David did on the show. He was terrific.
Okay, will there be a Mr. Saturday Night too?
Yes, there will.
Oh, yeah? Mm-hmm. Okay, how many years were you married before you cheated on your wife?
So you can take this to Howard, right? And you can shove this right up Howard's stupid ass, okay?
Well, you don't like Howard anymore, Bill?
No, because Howard dumps on me all the time, and, it's just not fun when you have a thing like this, okay? And now you'll do this on a show, and you'll all laugh and have a good time, but it's not fun,
Thanks, Mr. Charming, from your friends at the Howard Stern Show. Rock Radio. K-Rock, you're listening.
And you better listen closely.
Howard Stern Show.
Yeah. I got a million friggin' things to talk about here, but there's a little something. Eric Palladino wants to apologize for calling in to say sorry, and I'm glad he is, because not that this is any big deal, but this is a dumb show. Not our show. I mean, our show's dumb, but you know this show on VH1 where they have a thing called The List?
Yeah. Oh, right.
And they get a bunch of lame celebrities, and they're hardly celebrities.
Sometimes you don't know who the people are and why they have the right to be there.
Yeah, I gotta be honest with you. I didn't even know who Eric was until I played this the other day. Jim Florentine is a comic who once in a while contributes some stuff to our show. So Jim was on the list, and they said, let's make a list of the wildest rock and rollers or something. I don't know.
Rock and roll bad boys?
Rock and roll bad boys. So here's Jim Florentine nominating me on the list, and then you hear a tape of Eric Palladino taking me off the list.
My third guy isn't technically a musician, but he does have a side project. It's a parody of the Backstreet Boys. It's called the Backside Boys, which is beautiful.
I am a musical.
He had one of his workers go up to Ringo Starr and ask him what he did with the money he got for singing lessons from his mom. Okay. Don't worry, I'm getting there. His song Tortured Man's probably going to be my wedding song one day. He's got the hair, he's got the look, he's the king of all media, Howard Stern.
Yeah, I can buy into that. I'm in rock and roll in a sense. I have a band.
I don't know. Like, you raised his hell, but that's like you could, Bill Clinton raised a lot of hell.
But he doesn't have a band.
You can't, if we...
This guy Eric's protesting a little too much. Okay, dude, mellow out.
If we just pick everybody from everywhere, we could...
It's a list, douchebag.
A lot of people we can put... Hitler could be on the list.
Thanks.
He was actually giving my choice. I said no, they couldn't get footage on him.
Then Eric takes me off the list.
Yeah, all of the people on the panel get an automatic elimination, and he used his for you.
But, this one I'm a little nervous about because he can, he's a powerful individual, and he is the king of all media, and I love his show.
All right.
I love your show. Anyway, I'm gonna have to say Howard Stern.
Oh, see, cool. Leave it alone, bro.
He's off the list. He's got
people applauding. Hey, Eric, what is like a public lynching? If you love the show, why would you? You're a guy who...
Celebrities, Howard. I figured my only option was to take you out because I know that he would probably get back to you.
But, dude, if you love the show, and, you dissed me.
Well, I had a feeling it would get back to you, and I know that being that it got back to you, you would have a problem with it. And
that show the list is so lame anyway. They got a bunch of guys and you don't even know who they are.
That's what I mean. I said if I take you off, it was either you or John Cougar Mellencamp. If I took John Cougar off, I would be nowhere. But being that I took you off, here I am.
I'm going to vote you off this phone call in a second.
He managed to get himself on this show where he can actually get some exposure.
Exactly, Robin. Thank you very much.
Hey, well, what show are you on anyway?
I think I'm on ER.
Oh, ER.
Yeah.
But you're like the 7th guy in, Gary told me.
I'm like the 12th guy.
He's at the 20th guy.
I'm the lowest man on that totem pole.
We just started having extras from a TV show on this. Do they qualify? And by the way, this guy, Jim Florentine, is absolutely right. I got a band. You know what? My record album was...
several bands.
My record album was the fastest selling album in the history of music.
I actually got a band, too, and I want to be on Celebrity Battle of the Bands.
When you become a celebrity, you'll be on. I mean,
ouchie mama.
Not yet, baby. All right, so where's your apology?
So I want to apologize that it hurt your feelings.
No, it didn't hurt my feelings, dude. It's the list.
Yeah, I know, it's the list. I want to apologize. I know that you were very upset. I heard that. And just so you know, the Hitler one, the guy that wasn't me talking. That was the host of the show.
Oh, okay.
Who hosted that?
I want to differentiate.
And what's his name?
I don't know. He's a kid from that 70s show.
See, it's like everybody's that somebody from somebody.
You making a lot of money on the air or no?
I'm doing well. I just bought a house.
Oh, no kidding. It must drive you crazy when Juliana Margulies turns down like $12 million for 1 year's work.
Oh, my God. $35 million over 3 years.
Well.
Yeah, that's like a baseball contract.
All right. Well, listen, you shouldn't have dissed me, but what can I say?
Howard, I very much apologize. I was brought up in Yonkers, New York, and I've listened to your show.
All the years of entertainment, you could have left me on the list.
Let somebody else.
I figured if I nixed you, I'd get on, and here I am now.
At least if it was somebody who hated me, I'd understand it. You're a fan. That's all right. You know what? Who cares about that show anyway?
It's getting more publicity now than it ever had.
I just, Fred just gets upset. I hope he doesn't kill you.
Oh!
Right, Fred?
Norris?
Yeah, Fred Norris.
I don't know who this guy is, but if I find him...
He's done. That's it.
He's dead.
He's kidding, by the way.
Good morning, Robin.
Good morning.
How are you doing this morning?
I'm fine.
All right, brother. All right, Eric. Thanks, man.
Take it easy.
That's Eric Palladino from ER. 12th guy in. Excuse me. Jackie, way too many Heineken's Martling tonight at 8 p.m. Save Shore Road benefit at Soundside Cafe in Bayville. Special guest Peter Bales. Oh.
How do you get him?
Saturday, August 19th, a big show, the Cape Cod Melody Tent in Hyannis, Massachusetts. Boy, this guy's raking it in. For MP3 audio and filthy 3D joke man, visit jokeman.com. He gets about $6 or $7 grand in appearance, boy.
Really?
Yeah, well.
He's just appearing at the store.
Well, you know why. There's 4 months left on my contract, and he knows he ain't renewing when he gets done.
He takes the summer off.
This is all the money he's going to make.
I wondered why he was working so much.
I've already said to the company, because they've said to me, I had one talk with them about whether I'm coming back, and they said, well, do we have to put up with another Jackie negotiation? I said, I don't think it's going to work out. I'm prepared for him to leave.
Oh, boy.
I told him that. And I love Jackie.
What?
Oh, it doesn't bother me.
No, because
why would it bother me?
I love Jackie, and I love him work on the show, but
Nobody's going to negotiate with you. That's what they're saying.
they're saying they don't want to go through it again. So
He doesn't even know. This is why his negotiations go so badly. He doesn't even know what's being said now.
I know. He's going to walk out, and he's going to really walk out.
Right. Nobody's going to come get him.
They said to me, we'll talk to you, but if he walks out, are you prepared to let him go? I said, I don't want him to go. I would like you to be reasonable with him, but if it can't be worked out, let him go. I mean, what am I going to do? I can't, at this point. They don't mind negotiating with me. It's him they got a problem with.
Here's the problem.
Tradition.
Well, go ahead and have your tradition.
Listen, you better rake in. You better do a bunch of appearances, dude. Yeah. Double them up. Put a 12 grand in the bank.
Thank you for the plug.
You're welcome.
And
good luck to you.
Thank you for the
Yeah.
Ah, you all suck!
We know.
Yeah. There's a thing on TV, there's like regular shows on TV. I hear West Wing is great, but
such a good show.
Never seen it.
You've got to watch that show.
But there's a bunch of Big Brothers on, all this stuff. But tonight there's something on at 9 o'clock called the Family Television Awards. CBS.
Oh no.
This is unbelievable. The second annual Family Television Awards, 9 p.m. on Channel 2. The West Wing is among the honorees in this year's edition of the awards program sponsored by the Family Friendly Programming Forum.
I guess we're not nominated for it.
No, we're not on any of these lists. Up for award. Why can't they have, satanic programming awards?
Right. The Bad Television Awards.
Up for honors are Everybody Loves Raymond, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and Biography. Della Reese and Michael J. Fox are slated to receive kudos for their acting, and a Lifetime Achievement Award goes to The Wonderful World of Disney. Reba McEntire is the host, so this is a real wholesome show. If you can't handle that, you can watch the WWF SmackDown.
There you go. By the way, have you seen Michael J. Fox do this public service announcement to tell people to walk to help find a cure for
I haven't seen
Parkinson's?
That. No.
I wanted to ask you about that. Keep your eyes open for that.
No, I was just watching TV commercials last night trying to figure out which ones are new and where
which
the
ones are not.
Yeah, where the supposed bad actors are.
John is supposed to do the research on that and bring you evidence.
Hey, I got some great stuff for you. I got to talk about the song parody contest sponsored by Beck Beer, and thanks Beck's Beer because you're the best, and we dig you for that because they put up a whole bunch of money for our listeners to win. But I'm going to do that in a second because I found a bunch of Rudy stuff from Survivor. He's my favorite guy on Survivor. Where's he from? Chicago? Because either Milwaukee or Chicago.
Midwestern area.
Because he's got that Ditka thing going.
Yeah.
He's got that, hey, these queers. I think it's Milwaukee, it sounds like to me.
Right, yeah, where those...
Well, here's Rudy talking about Richard.
Northern European people.
Here's Rudy. Even like my dad, who's an old guy. I think my dad's 80 or something.
Not 80.
76.
Jeez.
I don't even know how old he is. But
how old was he when you were born? You don't even remember?
Don't know.
Never asked that question.
We don't talk that much. So my dad even knows not to say queers. You know what I mean?
Right. He's learned that there are some words that just aren't
worth
saying.
Yeah. I don't know that he ever said it, quite frankly. So but there are guys my dad's age who, they grew up with the word queers and stuff.
Yeah, but your dad wouldn't say faggot or anything like that.
He would say fagula.
Fagel. See, soften it up.
Yeah, soften it up. All right, so here's Rudy on the gay guy, Richard. This is just great.
The homosexual, he's one of the nicest guys I ever met. And he's good at what he does, He's got leadership ability. And if these people here would listen to him, he would take them a long way. But anyway, me and Richard got to be pretty good friends. Not in a homosexual way, that's for sure. I don't know what my buddies are going to say when I get home, but I'll have to deal with that.
I like how then a homosexual, it's not even homosexual, it's like, what I know my buddy's going to say the homosexual.
Richard, the homosexual.
Here he is talking on homos and lesbians. Here he goes.
Get to know how to say it. I was big mouthing the whole time coming over here about being with homosexuals and lesbians. So I found out last night, When he came up here, he said, you want to talk? I said, no, I don't want to talk. And he was going to tell me he was queer then.
He was going to tell me he was queer then. You understand? That's Milwaukee, right?
Yeah, I think so.
He was going to tell me he was a queer then. But I don't want to hear it because my buddies over at the Army base see me hanging around with queers. So... how many homosexuals? Hey, I got to go home and slap my kids around. I love this guy. He's the best.
But,
he's queers.
He's one of the ones on the island who's starving the most.
Yeah, he looks bad.
Yeah.
Oh, he's an old dude.
He can't even, all they had to do was stand on some logs last night. He couldn't do that.
Aren't you amazed someone didn't drop dead? I
know. That's what I look at him and I say, that he could die.
And it would have been a $50 billion lawsuit. Yeah. Here's some Rudy on the lesbians. Lesbians.
I thought about a female alliance and watching the way they walk around hand in hand. I even thought about lesbianism, but maybe not. I don't know. And it could happen if they had any brains, but I don't think they got enough brains to do that.
I want to shoot the guy playing the congas behind his talking.
If you quiet down, we need to hear every word.
Yeah, here's Rudy. Shut up for the bongos. Rudy's talking. Here's Rudy. Yeah. Hey, how would you like it if every time I open my... Hey, queers and lesbians, I was thinking about... My buddies don't want to see me with no queers. Got exotic music playing in the background when he talks. Like, like a bigot.
I think they're doing that on purpose.
They drown him out.
Yeah.
Yeah, when the word queer comes up, the bongos hit.
The week he said, the naked queer, I had to run it back 3 or 4 times before I could hear what he was saying.
You see a lot of these naked queers. You see a lot of these naked queers. What? What did he say? Hey, get that back on, man. All right, here's Rudy again.
When I go home, my wife asks me about who was with you. I'll say a queer that ran around bare ass half of the time, for one thing.
That's some conversation with his wife.
That's the one. I said, what did he say? And I had to rewind it 3 times.
Well, they got the theme from Oz running back there. Yeah, when my wife asks me about the island, I'm going to tell her about all the queers. Because these goddamn queers are taking over the island and eating all our rats.
The naked queers.
These naked queers.
When I go home, my wife asks me about who was with you. I'll say a queer that ran around bare ass half of the time, for one thing.
Yeah. I'll kick his ass for being naked, these queers.
If he was a younger guy.
This guy's got a nice schlong. We was lifting weights together, and I was telling him he had a fine ass, and then I wanted to see it, and he showed it to me.
If he was a younger guy, they might have a problem with him.
All right, here's Rudy talking about incest.
I can't understand a guy talking to his sister that way. It sounded like Greg was talking maybe incest. That's the way it sounded to me. Julie, we got to put up with this for about 2 more weeks, and then we might kill him. Is that doing you a favor?
There you go. I like the music behind him. Maracas. They don't know how to drown him out. There's Rudy on the Bible. Gonna talk some Bible crap.
It's funny to me that a guy would read the Bible out here. The only reason I'd bring a Bible is if... I mean, I'm religious, too, if I needed toilet paper.
Yeah, if I had to start a fire. I like the guy's accent, man. Rudy. I don't talk much. When I do, I'm stupid. I try to be as stupid as possible. I like to beat the children. Everything out of my mouth is that of an idiot. There is not one thing I say that an idiot wouldn't applaud. This is a Rudy.
He may be fighting John for his title of King of the Stupid.
Yeah. Hey, do me a favor. Give me some exotic music behind my bigotry. So when I say queer, you can like up the music. Say queers and lesbians.
And the drums start.
Give me some authentic maraca music for my idiocy. It makes it sound better. All these queers shaking their ass in my face, my old face. He's got that nasty beard, gobble neck.
He's grizzly, yeah.
Yeah, I'll tell you why there aren't Puerto Ricans on Star Trek, because they're not working in the future either. God damn it. Where are these queers? Give me some exotic music so I can spew my racist thoughts. Years ago, you could say the word nigger. Now you can't. So I got to say queers. Hey, all the funny Jew stuff is starting to happen now that Lieberman's the man.
I know.
That's great. There's this dude at the NAACP.
Down in where? Because he's not national. He was like a local NAACP guy. And...
Hold it a second. This is Rudy.
Oh, sorry.
I got exotic music. I go and tell a racist story. Hey, so the other day, I didn't want to cause no trouble or nothing, so I call up the NAACP and I say to him, look, I just want my wallet back. All right? That's it. I just did. I don't want any trouble. I heard the blacks are all moving to Detroit. They heard there's no jobs there either. Hey, give me more music for my racist spew. The spunk is pouring out of me.
Oh, God.
I got to tell you, that queer's got a big fat ass. He keeps sticking it in my face. I'm going to slaughter him. I don't have to see that. Some queer running around with his dong. What the hell? Give me some more music, goddammit. I'm spewing. I'm Rudy.
He's going to expect music behind everything he says from now on.
Yeah. You know, I go home and I talk to my wife. There's no exotic music. I don't understand.
Where's my music?
If friggin' Jews are running now. These Jews are running for the president. And you got chinks running all around this here island. You know why the chinks have little slits for eyes? Because the bomb, when it flashed, they can't see nothing. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Who wants to talk politics, huh?
You know it's true.
You know what I'm saying about these queers and lesbians is true. You could make all the jokes you want. And you know the chinks got little slits for eyes because of the flash from the bomb. We know it. We was in the Navy SEALs. And my buddies are going to ask me what I did out on that island. I'm going to say I ran around with a queer and a couple of lesbians and a lot of incest. Hey, this is some good music. Do, 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 do. I love that accent, man. I wish I had that accent.
Really?
Yeah, I really do. I love it. It just makes everything you say even more stupid.
More stupid. It accents the stupidity.
I know I say a lot of dumb stuff, but it would be even dumber with that accent. Hey, how you doing, everybody? It's the Howard Stern Show. All right, so funny Jewish stuff's going on now, and then I'll tell you about the song parody contest brought to you by Beck Spear. This dude, Lee Alcorn, head of the NAACP's Dallas office.
Yeah, Dallas.
May be suspended for anti-Semitic comments. I don't know why.
He resigned.
Yeah, he shouldn't resign. The hell? This is the way he feels.
He said, you know what, don't suspend me, I'll resign.
The head of the Dallas branch of the NAACP quit yesterday after he was suspended for referring to Senator Joseph Lieberman as a Jew person and saying Jewish interest primarily has to do with money. NAACP National President Kawasi Mfumi. I love how the NAACP guy, Lee Alcorn, is talking about how Jews are concerned with money. Jews are some of the biggest philanthropists in this country, giving away millions of dollars to charity.
If he has some rational reason for saying that.
I just wonder how much money Lee Alcorn has given to charity.
He belongs to an organization that's supported by charitable donations.
Yeah, of course. That Jews mostly give to.
Probably.
NAACP has probably got the reason they're firing the guys is because mostly Jews are paying for the NAACP.
Kawesi knows where the money comes from.
Yeah. He's like, get the hell out of here. These crazy Jews are supporting us. So we don't have to work. We can just mouth off all day. Mfumi called Alcorn's remarks repulsive. Mfumi called, like, I'm supposed to buy into that name. What's his real name? Bob?
Roy.
Is it Roy? Roy Stevens. Roy Washington.
Roy Jefferson.
Right. Kawasi Mfumi condemned the anti-Semitic rant by Lee Alcorn, calling Alcorn's remarks repulsive. Here's what else he said. By the way, Mfumi was quick to say he's proud of his long-standing relationship with the Jewish community because the crazy Jews are busy supporting all this nonsense. I just called over there looking for my wallet. I just want my wallet back, all right?
Okay, Rudy.
NAACP leaders yesterday faxed a letter to Alcorn suspending him. Alcorn instead angrily quit. I cannot be bought, he said. For this reason, I gladly offer my resignation. I cannot be bought. He triggered the flap when he complained.
Well, I guess he's saying, we get a lot of Jewish donations. I cannot be bought.
Yeah. He triggered the flap when he complained Monday about the choice of Lieberman as vice president. If we get a Jew person, then what I'm wondering is, now he's thinking out loud, what I'm wondering, like that massive brain is working overtime. If we get a Jew person, then what I'm wondering is, what is this movement for, you know? Alcorn said on talk radio. Talk radio is dangerous.
Well, yeah, because it gets you fired from your job.
I think we need to be very suspicious of any kind of partnership between the Jews at that kind of level.
Now Lieberman is all Jews. He represents the Jews.
It's funny when you hear a black guy talking like this. You know, this is what was done to black people their whole lives. We know that their interest primarily has to do with money and these kinds of things.
He thought he was in the...
Hey, this is Rudy.
Not the NAACP.
This is Rudy. This guy's right.
Listen to this guy.
Hey, he knows. By the way, Rudy has never made anti-Semitic or anti-black comments.
Not that we've heard.
Not we've heard on the air.
They haven't played, though.
Right. So we just want to make that clear.
The music was too loud for us to hear.
Drowned them out. He just talked about gays, the queers.
Queers and lesbians.
Right. So, hey, queers. I'm going to go home and smack my kids. I'm going to tell my wife about this guy's fat ass. He affronts my eyes. You stop talking to this guy, Rudy. I think he's so damn hungry he's going to eat at someone's arm.
He's tired.
You know what? I'd cut that bitch's legs off, man. The one with all the maggots. Eat them. They're no good to her.
How come they haven't resorted to cannibalism?
I don't know.
Cameras.
Sure would get good. Yeah. We know, anyway, said a bunch of other anti-Semitic things. So it's starting to happen already.
Well, the other thing that I thought was funny was they were saying that Lieberman showed up somewhere and they were expecting about 1,000 people for the rally, and 2,000 people showed up. People can't believe it.
Look, a Jew. Hey, look at this here, a Jew.
Go see.
Give me some music. Let's go see the Jew. So people never saw a Jew before. Some places in the country, even to this day, a lot of people haven't seen Jews.
Well, if they're only 3% of the population,
that's the
that's
truth.
a possibility.
Rashid.
Hey, good morning, Howard.
Salam alaikum. Yo, what's up? What's up?
Hey, just wanted to comment on that NAACP situation.
Yeah.
I just think everybody's getting carried away in this day and age, and I think we're basically trampling on everybody's freedom of speech. Just, you know, when you offend people, okay, but to me, freedom of speech is more important.
What are you saying? Why did you get the point? You're saying they shouldn't have fired that guy?
Well, no, I'm just saying the guy, you know, anybody should be able to express their thoughts. If you offend
He
people...
did.
He did. Nobody stopped him.
Nobody stopped him. They suspended him because they got a whole bunch of Jewish people giving money to that organization. And also, NAACP is supposed to be about, you know, getting rid of bigotry. You got a bigot there. How can you have the organization? Don't be silly. Of course they had to suspend him.
Well, you make a point.
Suspend him. They should have fired him.
Right. I mean, it's a
because if you got this bad idea, I bet you've got a bunch of others.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, Rusty.
All right.
Later, bro.
Bye-bye.
All these queers calling in. Where was I? Oh, okay. Okay, you queers. Let's get down to it. Come on, queers. It's the Rudy Show.
Yeah, Rudy should get his own show.
All you queers and faggots, let's go. Hey, I'm trying to say queers and faggots. Stop drowning me out. Holy mackerel. What the hell? What the hell is this here? Where'd you get this here? I'm trying to look at that guy's ass. That queer's ass. I see his snake between his legs. I got a Navy SEAL between my legs.
Girls are holding hands.
Lesbian. Hey, that girl's got maggots coming out of her legs, probably from all the lesbianism. Hey, what is this music? That queer George Michael in the bathrooms over there? Let him go with the gay Richard. Two faggots.
You know that homosexual? He's pretty nice.
Yeah, he's pretty nice. Got a pretty nice ass.
We got a pretty good friendship going here.
Yeah, the only problem is he's a queer. All right. These people.
I don't know what my buddies are going to say.
My butt buddies. Throwback from another era, from the Stone Age. All right, we told you about Greg Kinnear. We told you that whole story. I'm not going to go through that again.
Greg Kinnear.
Yeah.
I mean Craig Kilborn.
Oh, Craig Kilborn, right. Yeah, whatever his name is. So I took Time Magazine home with me yesterday because you were talking about it.
Well, Gary said something about the Tiger Woods.
Oh, was that who did it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was you. So I said, if I known it was Gary, I wouldn't have wasted my time. So, there's a big picture of Tiger Woods, and he's like praying on the cover.
Let me see that. I haven't even seen the cover.
He's like real pensive Tiger Woods.
Oh, dear.
And it says on the cover of Time Magazine, how the greatest golfer in the world risked it all in his quest to become the greatest golfer in history. So you thought there was like some kind of trauma in his life or something?
What did he risk?
But evidently nothing. I mean...
What are they talking about?
I don't know. I read the whole article. I don't even know what they're talking about. There's no angst. Some of the kids at school called him Urkel. You know.
Duh. Like everybody's been tortured at school.
Yeah. Hey, welcome to the club. I would have welcomed the name Urkel. Just to keep it real here, I've been nominated. I got a letter in a packet in the mail. They send me packets. I throw it right in the garbage. I've been nominated for an NAB Marconi Award.
Ooh, that sounds interesting.
That sounds very important.
Sounds impressive.
An NAB Marconi Award represents overall excellence in radio. Gee.
Excellent.
Thank you. Radio's so lame, I've achieved excellence.
What kind of excellence?
It's not going to be anything excellent about a guy blowing farts into a microphone. Excellence.
Is this a laughing stock?
I read this yesterday. I was like, you got to be kidding me. Excellent.
The world is crazy. The world is cockeyed.
Yeah. The NAB introduced the awards in 1989.
And since then, they've lost their mind.
We run out of people, so we found you. What are you going to give that to, Cousin Brucey?
This is excellent.
Radio's filled with idiots. I mean, probably the most credible guys like Paul Harvey. He's a douchebag. Paul Harvey. Say good day? That guy makes $12 million a year. Oh, excuse me, $14 million a year.
His salary keeps going up.
And he does a 5-minute air shift.
After year after year.
His deal is he does a 15-minute broadcast, mostly commercials. He tells a couple of those dopey stories, even though I get sucked in every time and have to listen. I don't know why. I listen to Paul Harvey. I got to admit, I do. The other day, walking in the woods, there was a young boy. A story I remember from my youth. I remember a young man, no bigger than a flea. You know, I don't know. You just get caught up in his stupid stories, but he makes about $14 million a year. He does a 15-minute broadcast, and they cut up the 15-minute into little 5-minute ones. Because I used to have to play Paul Harvey. Paul Harvey was on part of my morning show when I was on in Hartford.
Oh, I was in the mobile, too. When we did a morning show, we had Paul Harvey, and that's how I used to listen to him.
8:31, I had a back time into Paul Harvey.
That's right, Paul
Was
Harvey's
it 8:31 or 8:35? I remember.
8:31.
8:31 or something.
Yeah, it was an odd time.
Stand by for it. You know? And then, I'd have to, I'd sit there and bring up the network feed at 8:31. And you could never backtime into it. Like, the backtiming means you play a record, you get out of the record, and you go, okay, you're listening to WCCC, AM 1000, FM 1, whatever it is.
And then Paul Harvey comes
1290, AM 1290. FM 107 something.
See, this is what would happen to you. Paul Harvey's already...
Yeah, I'd be babbling. I didn't even know the call letters. I was the world's worst disc jockey. So I go, WCCC AM 1000. So you had to play the record and leave like yourself 10 seconds to back time into Paul Harvey. So what would happen is I'd be playing a record. I'd see there's 2 minutes left on the record, and it's 5 seconds to Paul Harvey. And all of a sudden, I just turn the music off and go, WCCC, Paul Harvey. Where are you?
Stand by for news.
Stand by for news.
That was sacrilege.
He got big ratings, though, man.
Oh, yeah.
So he was getting bigger ratings than me at that point. So you had to get to him. And you play Paul Harvey, 8:35, you're back into some rock music. And it made no sense because we were the Paul Harvey station, and we were a rock and roll station.
Right, yeah.
You'd go from Paul Harvey to Leonard Skinner.
Totally ridiculous.
People didn't care. It was just popular.
Gotta listen to my Paul Harvey. What's the story today?
The story is, there was a man who spent his entire life trying to be a stand-up comedian. Even though everyone said he wasn't funny, he plodded along, making $50 a week at bachelor parties. And one day, he sent one of his horrible record albums to Howard Stern.
And he was suckered in.
Howard Stern, not understanding what he had in his possession, hired him foolishly. His price went up to $6,000 to $7,000 an appearance in places like Jimmy's Comedy Alley, the Cape Cod Melody Tent. And this man's name, we know him today as Joke Man, Jackie Martling. Stay tuned for news. And that was like the news, you know.
Too.
And now you
know the rest of the story.
And the other thing was he would be telling you the news, and the next thing he's telling you a commercial, and it all sounded the same.
Yeah.
So you thought the commercial was news.
I'm sure that was illegal. I don't know.
And you can find that at...
You can find Kotex.
So I got this. Hey, I was thinking about on Survivor, because a friend of mine was saying to me, she said, geez, when you get your period, all you want to do is be clean.
Oh, I was thinking about that, too.
Those chicks, do they have Kotex with them?
Yes. They were given tampons.
Tampons?
Yeah, tampons.
Those are the ones you put
as far as I
in.
know. They were given products.
Those are the pads. I think the queer was wearing the pads. Hey, this is Rudy with the queer. Hey, look at that. He's wearing a pad on his package. The hell? Wait till my buddies ask me about this.
And the same outfits, day in and day out. They're getting pretty grody.
Hey, how do you know if a guy is queer? When you do his butt, he gets aroused. All right? That's how you can tell. See this guy Sean over here, I do his butt, nothing happens.
He's no queer.
He's no queer. I'm checking him. I got to check him to see if he's queer. Hey, look at these queers. All right. So anyway, you want to hear the rest of my letter from the NAB?
Yeah.
All right. NAB Marconi Award represents overall excellence in radio. The NAB... The NAB introduced the awards in 1989. Marconis are awarded annually in 22 different categories. I don't even think there's 22 guys I can think of that are any good.
What categories are there?
To radio's top stations and personalities. The award is named for Guglielmo Marconi, who won the Nobel Prize for his pioneering work in the creation of modern radio. I heard he ripped it off, too, Marconi.
That's what I've been hearing, that he wasn't the first guy.
Well, that makes sense, that the guy who invented radio is a rip-off artist like everybody else in radio, who rips me off. He set the standard. He even stole radio itself. And now you got whole stations of guys stealing my act. Winners in each Marconi category will be determined by a vote of NAB member radio stations. Oh, yeah, I should win that popularity contest.
Vote for you.
Yeah, great. Ballots and nominee profile booklets will be mailed July 17th. That's because nobody knows anybody. I love this. Every NAB member radio station will receive 2 ballots. One for the general manager, one for the program director.
Might know, right?
Hey, look at us. We're going to fill out our ballots. And you know those guys will vote for me.
To be the Academy Award.
Yeah. Well, they still want to take the entire medium and elevate it.
Yeah. Like they got some kind of a body that's worth having votes in.
Hey, Freddie, guess who's on the phone? Brian Battles.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Who's that?
This is a guy we used to work with at WCCC.
Really?
And in Hartford. I don't know what he does now. Guess he wants to talk about Paul Harvey.
Stand by for it.
Hey, Brian.
Hey.
Where are you now?
Where am I?
What do you do for a living?
I got into computer programming in Connecticut.
Good move.
Yeah.
This guy's funny. This guy, you got to hear this. I was doing morning radio in Connecticut, and I'm on the air, and I hated it because I was the morning guy. I had to get back time into Paul Harvey. Then I had to go collect local news, and I had to be the newsman and the funny, stupid DJ and play records, and no producer, nothing. So you were working your tail off. It was actually like physical labor, you know.
It was a real job.
One time, this guy walks in, and he's a big guy. I'm in the middle of trying to back time into Paul Harvey. Isn't that when you did this?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You mind me telling this?
No, go ahead.
All right. All of a sudden, he whips it out while I'm opening the mic, and he lays it down right on the console.
Oh, no.
So I'm on the air, and I'm going, and I'm trying to back time. And you got to understand, these guys would fire you if you didn't back time right. And I get yelled at for this. I'm like, okay, everybody, WCCC. All of a sudden, I look over, this guy's schlong, and I'm like, oh, my God. And I take a record album, and I swat his wiener. I go to swat his wiener. He pulled it away quick. I almost got him in the wiener. This is all going on while I'm doing the show.
Queer put his wiener.
Hey, you queer. What do you got the wiener out there for, boy? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we had lots of fun. We used to tape delay of the show that ran. He had a 15-minute one at noon.
Yeah.
And one time we held the tape back.
Oh, yeah. This was great. Brian did this. This guy's funny.
The Paul Harvey hijinks.
So you have to tape Paul Harvey.
Yeah.
So, he goes, and that's the news. And then he pauses a real long time, and he goes,
And now you know.
And now you know the rest of the story. And then he goes,
and then the rest of the story could take a minute before he gets
that was the part. He would say good day, but he'd make you wait for the good day.
That's
He ended it with Paul Harvey. Good day.
Yeah. So
yeah.
Brian went in and taped him, and he went like this. This is literally what you heard on the air. And now you know the rest of the story. This is Paul Harvey.
How long?
How long did you let it go?
I think about 2 or 3 minutes.
2 or 3 minutes. And it just was dead.
You could hear the compressors coming up.
It was funny.
Dead air. They went, good day.
And then we were real tight right into the next spot.
It was funny. It was funny. This
And I
guy,
used to say you could die in that pause.
Brian Battles, was funny.
Oh, they had a lot of fun.
Too bad he wasn't funny on the air.
Wait a minute, he was that funny and he wound up in computers.
Well, you know what? You know what? I'm going to tell you something. When we were in Hartford, it might sound like fun, but it was a pretty depressed station.
Oh, I'm sure.
Our program director thought he was the football coach, and he would call this guy Bill Nozzle. He would call us in.
I'm the coach, and you're the quarterback.
We had to go into jock meetings all the time, and he'd be like, that's why to this day I won't go to a jock meeting.
Well, you know what? All of those little stations have more meetings
Yeah.
than I've
And we
ever
all
seen
suck.
in
And you know what? You always...
And the whole station sucked.
Yeah.
And they always made us have the meetings at, like, 6 p.m.
Right. Yeah.
So Bill could come in with, like, pizza and beer and stuff. And the guys who did overnight and morning were like, oh.
I'd be like, I'm going to die. I'm going to die. 6 p.m. I got to come back into Hartford.
I'd be back here in 2 hours.
Yeah, so we'd all be sitting there bitching, and then he'd walk in and go, and he'd be wearing a football jacket, and he'd go, to me, a radio station's like football. He goes, I'm the head coach. Howard, you're the quarterback. And I'm like, who needs this pressure?
And I was always complaining about the damn salary cap then,
Yeah, then Brian would be like, by the time he had I was the quarterback. Brian was you're the water boy.
You carried a jock strap.
Right, so... And then he'd give us his philosophy on radio and everything. We'd have all these meetings and junk. And then we were all depressed because we were all broke.
Mm-hmm.
And all of the guys who were there were all trying to get out of the business. And the only guy they ever thought was ever going to make it was me. And I wasn't even sure I was going to make it.
It wasn't sure a thing with you.
Well, everyone seemed to convince that I was going to make it because this guy Peter, what was that guy's name in the afternoon?
Peter Cole.
Yeah, Peter Cole. Peter Cole came up to me one day and he goes, dude, I don't think it was like Survivor. He would go, I don't think I'm going to make it.
Right.
My dad is a banker, and I think I'm going to cut my hair and just become a banker. He says, I know I don't have the talent.
Oh, dear.
He goes, but you, kid, you could make it. Kid, I was younger. I was older than him. He goes, you could make it. I think you got a shot. And he'd look at me like, we'd almost be in tears.
Yeah.
Because it was like, we were all going to fall by the wayside.
Well, it's a funny thing that I remembered all the time I was in radio after I stopped working with you there at CCC was that one line I remember you said to me when we were talking off the air one day was when you said, this is a weird gig when your only job is to get your next job.
Yeah.
I mean, that's your job there. You're not going to get promoted to like senior vice president.
Right, there's no place to go.
Well, I said to Brian, I said, one thing I learned is, I said, they shouldn't give us any more money because then we'll stay in stupid Hartford. The fact that they don't pay us, we'll leave. I mean,
it's a revolving door.
Yeah, and the whole thing, once you get there, you got to start looking for your next job.
Your problem is the guy who thinks this is a job.
Yeah. Well, I worked at a real toilet bowl before CCC was a step up for me. I worked at a real toilet bowl where we made $96 a week, and the jocks wanted to unionize. They wanted to go after it. I said, you guys are nuts. You're going to ruin it. Yeah, I was like, what, do you want to live here the rest of your life? The trick is to get out.
Really, they were always trying to think of more ways to make money.
Yeah.
Well, there was nobody was obviously doing the syndicating, but, the only way you could make money was commercials and DJing.
And DJing on the outside.
Yeah.
At clubs, and I tried to DJ on the outside, and I sucked.
Well, I did too, but I still charged them for it.
Yeah, I don't know dance music. I was working at a Holiday Inn spinning records. me and Meg Griffin and this guy Wally.
Uh-huh.
And we were just spinning records. They fired me after 2 weeks. They were like, don't you dance or do a little dance show?
Didn't dance.
I go, no. I'm like a progressive jock. I play rock. They were like, no. Play some dance music. Bring in some good dance records and try to dance.
The whole trick to it was I used to just write down the requests from the girls.
Me too.
That's all you can do. If you get the girls to dance, the guys dance. And I didn't know what the songs were. They're like, play this. Okay, I'll buy it. Next week I'll have it,
Yeah, I worked at this place called the Westchester Holiday Inn.
Yeah.
And they were trying. The problem was the club brought in like 25 to 54-year-old old guys who were trying to get laid and bang young chicks.
With the hair slicked over the top of the leisure suit.
Yeah, because they were all on sales calls and they were away from their wives.
It was happy hour.
So they were like, well, can't you try and bring in a younger crowd? I go, how am I going to do that? I work at a radio station nobody listens to. Where am I going to get anybody?
It's happy hour and nobody's happy here.
Yeah, but they would pay you. They pay you like $150 for the night.
That was a good gig.
It was more than they made all week.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I only got it for 2 weeks and they got wise to me. I didn't have any records. They said bring in dance records. I brought in Stevie Wonder. I didn't know. And Cool in the Gang.
Well, weren't you only even asking them in Hartford for like another $100 a week to stick around?
I asked for 25.
Really?
25. It wasn't even 100.
I asked Cy for $25. He wouldn't. He said he had to think about it. That's
because I remember you telling me after the, this was like I don't know the next day or whenever you told a couple people you said, yeah, I went in there and I said, gee, my wife's got a good job. I'd like to stay here a little while. Blah 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 blah. And I just need a little more money because they're offering me a whole lot of money to go to Detroit. and he just pointed to a stack of cassettes and said, "Look, no, these guys all want your job."
That's it. He was negotiating. See
all these guys?
See all these guys?
Yeah, let me throw to work here. Go ahead, you know.
I never saw more depressed people. Most people were just self-medicating on drugs. Yeah. The jocks were just in complete depression.
Well, the people that, you know,
we were
around the longest were, you know that guy that you replaced?
Yeah.
Because I did the shift that you did in between.
Yeah.
The guy that you replaced, he went across town to the other station.
Is he still there?
No, then he went to Florida, right?
Yeah.
I came back. In the meantime, I had gone to Long Island. I came back up to visit somebody up there. They turned out they just found out that the guy had shot himself.
Oh.
Yeah. His name on the air was Roscoe. His real name was Gilmore.
Yeah.
His last name was Gilmore. He was somewhere in Florida. He was an alcoholic and I guess, you know, a drinker and problems with, you know, his mind.
Yeah, I never met him, but I know they used to always threaten me how good he was and that I kind of sucked.
He was very good. He was, you know, I mean, he wasn't like, I don't think he would have played world class, but I mean, for a city like Hartford, he was good.
Yeah, everyone used to tell me how good he was and then I sucked.
No, you didn't suck. You were right. I remember listening to you back then. Well, you know, I was single then, and I was like, what, 18 or something.
Yeah.
And I used to be out all night partying because I went back to 7 to midnight after you came in.
Yeah.
And so I'd be up still, you know, sometimes, and I'd hear you in the morning. And I'd stay awake to listen.
I used to do some weird stuff. I used to do some wacky stuff.
It was so funny, the stuff, the Hell with Shell and the Valentine. I remember the one Valentine's time when you tried to make the date with that girl.
Yeah.
When the guy gave you his girlfriend's phone number.
Yeah.
And you were supposed to call with a singing Valentine.
Yeah.
And you tried picking his girlfriend up. And she's going for you.
Oh, no. And she was digging me.
And he's listening to this live on the air. And she's going, yeah, maybe I'll go out. And you're like, yeah, he's not so great. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I had the guy silent on the other line, and I'm like kind of hitting on her.
He's taking it.
And that was back in the days you didn't have to tell anybody they were on the air. So I'd be like, you know, hey, you know, I got your number. I wonder if you want to go out. I work at a radio station. She was like, yeah, I'll go out with you. It was unreal. Got into that matter.
The other line, I could imagine.
I did the dude a favor. The way I looked at it.
Nobody used to do anything like that.
But when this guy whipped out his wiener was the funniest thing I ever saw.
We used to do that stuff all the time. We did that in New York one time. The girl that was doing the news, she starts talking, and I had the mic switch. She didn't have it. So I walked away from the console right up to the glass with the mic switch left on and just dropped my head.
You know, he'd be sued today.
You know, back then you could have sexual harassment.
They didn't think you were queer.
They didn't think you was a queer for showing your pants to a girl. You could do this kind of thing. Now everybody
press yourself up against the glass.
Right away now they think you're queer.
Well, we could probably just write a book about the stuff that went on at a radio station that people don't know about.
Back then you could take your newswoman, smack her around, show her your penis. You know what I mean? And it wasn't sexual harassment. Where's me bongo music? Ah, man, that was fun.
Oh, yeah.
It actually wasn't fun. We're making it sound like it was fun. It was a nightmare.
Yeah.
You know what?
Bad days.
It was fun when you were doing fun stuff. And you know why? Because you weren't getting paid enough for that to be the reason you were there. You had to be there because you were having fun.
Yeah, well, Brian was like one of those guys you were glad when he came in the room because it was fun.
We always had a good time.
Yeah.
You know, do you remember I was with you and Fred the first day you were on NBC?
Yeah, I know. You came in. You were doing some laughing and stuff in the background.
You were worried that day that your voice was not working out.
Oh, yeah, I had to leave. I was sick.
But you sounded fine.
Yeah.
The funniest thing was that thing with the symbol.
I have, whenever I start a new job, I'd be sick because I have psychosomatic illnesses.
Well, the funniest thing that I thought that day was the thing with the symbol.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yes.
When Kevin said you couldn't hit the symbol because you weren't in union?
Yeah. They hated me so much at NBC. I had a little symbol in there, and I would hit it once in a while.
Oh, my goodness.
And, you know, for some sound effects to try and get some false excitement going. And then, like, Kevin comes in, you're not in the musicians union, and we don't know if you can hit that symbol. Stop using it. And I was just like, oh.
You name it, darling.
Yeah, I mean, he just wanted to wreck any kind of thing that I had going on. Anything.
That was the first day, too.
I know. And you saw what was going on. I was so depressed.
Oh, man. But I did.
I got up and left. I left. I said, I'm sick. I have to go. The salespeople all looking at me through the glass. Yeah. And I'm like, oh, my God, I'm so nervous. They've already lectured me that that they're going to change my whole act. They don't want me to hit a symbol. And then all the sales department's waiting for me to say something funny.
Well, the other thing is, too, that engineer kept signaling you to play more records.
I know. Oh.
It's like, what if they... No.
You're bringing back those memories.
You know what? You're depressing me because I was a big star. I was a big star in Washington, D.C. I'd broken down all the barriers. I got things going.
You already did through this.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, all over again at NBC. And it just was I wanted to die.
On a larger scale.
I wanted to die.
Well, you did eventually kind of get more freedom there than you started with.
Oh, yeah, but, you know...
Yeah, we had to get people fired.
Yeah, it was touch and go. I mean, it was like a coup d'etat. It was like Survivor.
That's one thing I always thought. A lot of people might have a certain amount of talent for radio, but and I'm not saying that you're a dime a dozen. I'm just saying there are other people talented. But who would have put up with all that?
No, I tell you something. I was a saint putting up with that. I don't even
think
know.
I would have given up. I would have just said, I don't need this.
Yeah.
In fact, that's
my problem was I needed it. I didn't have a computer background. So what? Hey, give your business a plug.
Well, I don't. I'm just an individual consultant type person.
You want to get some business? I'll give you a free commercial.
No, I don't need a commercial.
Really?
I'm all an overpaid geek.
Where you
that well, huh?
Oh, sure.
Where you living now?
In Middletown, Connecticut.
Oh, no kidding. And you got a wife and stuff?
Well, I did.
Oh, she left you? I can see that.
But I got 2 kids.
Oh, yeah?
And they think that I'm a god because I know Howard Stern.
Are you getting laid at all?
When did you get dumped?
Well, that was about 4 or 5 years ago.
No kidding. What, she wouldn't put up with it anymore?
Well, it was, it's a long story. Nothing specific, just those kind of things.
Radio guys, man, we all end up in the same place. We're all pathetic.
Well, I got to say, we still get along real good.
Yeah, me too. But I got to tell you something. When I was like a teenager just getting into radio, I went up and visited a small station, and I saw all the WMCA good guys who were these big stars a couple of years when I was a kid. They were all wearing blue blazers, and they were all downtrodden. They were all being yelled at by their program director, and I said, this is going to be our fate.
Yeah.
And, well, when I started
you know, it's all coming true. Now we're all lonely, no family, wives leaving us.
Well, it's another thing.
Where's your blue blazer come?
Yeah, it's like, that Harry Chapin song, that dumbass, lame song. Cats in the Crow, whatever the hell it was, WOLD.
Yeah.
Well, that was, I finally decided. I mean, this is the kind of job that was perfect when I was young and single because you got to go to concerts and be a little bit famous, the girls, the drinks,
Hey, what's your story now, though? You getting laid?
What's that?
You getting laid?
Well, not often.
You got a girlfriend?
How you looking?
Not really.
I bet you blew up and got heavy, right?
No.
You always a big guy.
Well, I mean, I'm not skinny, but...
You still look all right?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Yeah?
I was going to come down and visit you sometime,
So
but
come
I
on
never know
down.
it would be a good time to drop in down there.
You can come down anytime.
Yeah?
Sure.
Sure. Because I tried to call a number of times, and nobody ever must have given you the message. I don't know who
Really?
the phone.
Yeah, you know how they are here. They don't give you the message.
I did speak to Jackie on the phone not too long ago. Well,
come down anytime. You know you're always welcome.
Yeah, I will.
You can whip out your wiener for Robin.
I'll be like, naked cabbie or something.
Yeah, come on down. I'll be busy, but Fred will talk to you.
Fred will stay with you all day.
Yeah, Fred will hang with you.
I'll look at your weenie.
You like Brian, right?
I'd love him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fred worked with me before you got there. He had been there before me.
Yeah, I know. Fred, once you put him somewhere, he stays.
Yeah, he puts down roots. And he doesn't negotiate for months.
Yeah, he's a weird guy, man. He's still weird. He's still the same.
Well, I see you guys all the time anyhow, so I feel like I'm still half in touch because I watch the show on television and I listen. Robin, I don't think I ever got to meet
No, we
this
never
person.
met.
Well, you got to meet this guy. He's got a big wiener, I'll tell you that. You should have seen that thing.
Whipping it out all
Oh, my God. I look over and it's laying there. It's like, get out of here. I'm whacking the thing.
I did that to the news girl one time at XLS radio. While she was talking, of course, I got to preface this, I was dating her.
Oh, right. Okay.
But she was talking, and this was a radio station that was in a house.
Yeah, one of those.
Well, I worked in a few of those.
And she was standing there, and I was in the same room with her right up next to the microphone, standing next to her face.
Yeah.
So she had 2 mics to talk to.
It's so funny when it happens, too, because the person just freaks. I was
don't know what
freaking.
to do.
Because I knew I had to back time into that goddamn Paul Harvey.
Busy.
Yeah.
And you couldn't even say what was going on back then.
No. It was just like, I went, boom. I was like whacking the thing when I was like.
And it sounded like something was falling,
Yeah. Yeah, that was good, man. That was a good one. I still remember that. All right, Brian, I got to go, buddy.
Good talking to you.
Hey, yeah, nice talking to you guys.
Yeah, come down and visit.
Stop by.
All right, man.
Okay.
Later.
Bye.
Yeah, I worked in a couple of radio stations that were in the house.
I worked in one that was in. I think the other one probably was a renovated house, but one for sure was a house.
First station I worked in, WNTN in Newton.
Mm-hmm. This one hadn't even been fixed up. It was like the dining room was the sales department, and the two upstairs bedrooms were the studios.
Well, when I was shooting private parts, I saw WRNW, which was another place, the first place, not technically the first place I worked in, but it was in a house. And I went in, I couldn't believe how small it was.
Yeah.
There was a downstairs little room that was the front office, and this general manager's office was like the, I don't know, like the bathroom. And then you go upstairs, and one of the bedrooms was the studio, and the other bedroom was the production studio.
Right, that's what it was. You had the production studio and the on-air studio, and they were in the bedroom.
And I went in, I couldn't believe it. And there was a guy living in there. There was barely room for one person. They let me go in and take a look around. I was like freaking out. I go, what the hell was I doing here for 2 years? It was like,
you wonder why you were depressed.
Yeah, no wonder I was like bummed out and OCD and everything.
Yeah. Because I remember looking at that first station, and the guy I actually came there to replace, he was like, don't quit, don't quit. Because he wanted to leave.
Right, he wanted to get out. All right, we got to
tell by the look on my face.
We got to take a break, and then I got to talk about the song parody contest brought to you by Beck's Beer.
Yeah.
A beer apart.
This sounds like a big deal.
It is a big deal. I got a phony phone call from Cindy Margolis. I didn't even finish reading my NAB letter.
I know.
It's the funniest letter for broadcast excellence. We're going to be back right after these words. We won't go away. We'll stay. Not like, not like so many guys who leave.
That's right.
And we'll talk to also Jeff Probst, the host of Survivor. Got to ask him about Rudy and the bongo music. Have the whole rap on that. Where's my Rudyism?
Yeah, and what did they not yet let Rudy say on television?
I was big-mouthing the whole time coming over here about being with homosexuals and lesbians. So I found out last night, When he came up here, he said, you want to talk? I said, no, I don't want to talk. And he was going to tell me he was queer then.
You will scream with terror. You will beg for release. But there will be no escape.
We'll take it if you can.
The Howard Stern Show.
Always like to keep my audience riveted.
It's one of the things that makes the world go round.
Howard Stern. 92.3.
K-Rock.
Ever wonder where all the eloquent politicians are? Let's listen to Senator Wendell Ford.
We get rid of the tax break for the rich. Then you and I can sit down and work out a budget that will work and will balance in 7 years. We have no problem with that. I'm not near as rich as yourself, Senator. Well, I'm not near the rich either. I said I'm not near as rich as you. Okay.
Hey, Senator, we'll see you at the next Million Man March. You're listening to the man who gets nervous when he sees two black people walking down the street. Let alone 1 million. Howard Stern.
I wonder if that senator dude has his job. Probably.
Which senator was that?
Wendell Ford?
Is he still in the Senate? I don't think so.
Sir, I'm not as near as rich as you. Yeah, I'm not nigger rich either. No, I said near. Well, that's different, isn't it? Jeff Probst is the Survivor host. He's the guy who, runs the whole show. And I think he does a good job because he's like very Rod Serling-ish. I like the show a lot. And I think he's doing a good job. And I've said that before, so now I got him on the phone. Jeff.
How's it going?
Hey, man.
Good.
So, my favorite guy on the show is Rudy.
Yeah?
Because he's talking about queers all the time. The queers and the lesbians and smacking your kids around.
I think my favorite one was a couple weeks ago when he said, well, I'd tell my buddies I spent a lot of time with a big fat homo that ran around naked most of the time.
Yeah, I don't know if my buddies are going to understand. You got kind of a Rod Serling thing going, bro.
Well, I know. I've taken a little bit of heat for that approach, but,
I like it.
Did they talk to you about that, or was that your own idea?
Did you have a director telling you what to do?
Well, yeah, we talked about it in the beginning. The guy who runs the show, Mark Burnett, actually, his idea in the beginning was, he said, Jeff, just tell him, look, quite frankly, your tribe don't want you around no more, so just get off the island.
Right.
He wanted it to be
like
hardcore from the beginning.
Yeah.
And
No, I like the way you're playing it. It's like
this approach is better.
You're almost taunting them. You're like, you go, hey, you won a night on a yacht. And by the way, you could invite one of these people to breakfast. And plus, you walk in all cheerful because you've eaten.
And well-dressed, shaven.
Yeah, it's great. This is great. I heard the people on the island really smelled.
Yeah, and what's weird is that, there was a couple of times, Greg Buis, the Ivy League guy.
Yeah.
He smelled the worst, and none of these people thought they smelled. They all smelled so bad that you would ask them, and they'd say, actually, it's so weird that we don't smell, and our breath is good. And
well, could they brush their teeth on the island? No.
I think somebody brought a toothbrush as their luxury item.
You see, that's what I would have brought.
I think Rudy did, in fact.
Really? What
about...
and
Sean brought razor to shave his chest, so he shared that with all the women so they could shave their arms and their legs.
Oh, is that how they were shaving?
Yeah.
Because nobody got... One girl, Kelly, last night she raised her arm and there was a little hair under the arm.
Yeah. Yeah, that was kind of weird.
Yeah.
You know what? You know the chick yesterday who got booted?
Colleen.
Yeah, the one with the maggots growing out of her legs.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. In fact, I saw her on with Brian Gumbel this morning, and she was saying that she thinks if she hadn't got booted off the island, they probably might have even had to bring her for medical attention because she had maggots out of her legs.
Well, that's what I was thinking. As soon as I saw her legs, I was like, she needs to be voted off now.
Yeah, but why didn't the broad just go in the water and sit in salt water for a day? Because that would get rid of the maggots and would clean out all the cuts.
Yeah, I don't know, because they were in salt water a lot. I mean, she was in the ocean every day.
That's what I'm telling you, Howard. They were in the water.
I'm just saying I would just stay in there.
But you can't.
No?
When your skin's sloughing off, you stay in water, it gets worse.
Really? That would be my inclination would be the saltwater heals. But
no, not staying in salt water 24/7 doesn't.
And Jeff, when you did you guys see her legs and go, like, I would have freaked and said, we're going to get sued.
Taking pictures of her.
Yeah, I mean, were you freaking out? There were maggots growing in her legs.
Yeah, I know, and there was a doctor and a paramedic and a nurse on staff, and I think they knew about it and I think they were keeping abreast of it, so to speak, but they were bad, and she spent a lot of time out in the jungle with Greg when they would go on their little excursions at night. And I think she picked up a lot more than everybody else just because of that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they were going out, I don't know how much of it really came out on the show, but Greg was a great tracker, and he would sort of taunt us at night and say, well, we're going out. See if you can catch up with us. And they would go take off, and we would lose them. And they were sleeping up in trees. They were sleeping underneath stuff.
She claims they
were... got some jungle rot is what you're saying.
Exactly.
Yeah, maybe that was it.
Yeah.
See, because it looks like an infectious
disease.
disease.
I said it was a bacterial infection of her skin.
Yeah, it was weird.
She had one that you saw last night that was a fungal thing that was an open wound.
Yeah.
Bad.
With a maggot in it.
Yeah.
And you know what she said just now is that her legs have healed up, but she still has scars all over her legs.
Well, of course. Those are big gaping...
Yeah, she's scarred all over her legs.
Yeah, that's tough.
She
took the worst, definitely physically.
Is it though? And she's a hot chick. And then she said she won't get it. She's turning down $500,000 from Playboy. She's nuts. She seems like a bright chick, though.
I think Jenna's thinking about doing it.
Oh, yeah? Were you attracted to any of them?
Well, Colleen's pretty cute.
Yeah, I could dig it. You know what? She seems kind of bright, actually.
Yeah. And what I thought was interesting is that in the beginning, she played it really coy and demure, like she was kind of just there to have a good trip to Borneo and no big deal. And then as time went on, you started realizing that she's playing the game just like Richard, and she's just in a different package.
Did you hate Richard?
No, I didn't.
Really? I can't stand him, and I can't stand that broad. I guess she's from Boston, Susan.
The truck driver.
Yeah, she's just annoying, man. Vote her off already.
Well, wasn't there somebody who got under your skin, though, Jeff?
Oh, well, Greg and I...
Greg was the one making it with Colleen?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's not that he really got under my skin, but he was trying so hard in the beginning to make it difficult to do the show. If you're doing something like that, basically you're doing it live. You don't ask these guys to redo it. And if Greg, or if one of them doesn't want to do something, you can't make them do it. And there would be times when we'd show up to do something and Greg would be on his nature phone, or he'd decide to tell some jokes in the middle of it. There's nothing you can really do to stop him, and it was frustrating to me until he got voted off, and he and I talked after he got kicked off, and I realized I think that Greg was just really bright and really bored.
What kind of stuff wouldn't he do? Like you mean like if you were doing a challenge?
Stuff.
Yeah, he would interrupt stuff
Exactly.
and like act goofy.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and you just have to sit there and wait it out.
Yeah, you'd have to
there's
mug.
not much you can do.
He'd mug for the camera instead of playing it for real.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. And
but I think I think though, to his credit, is I think he really was just trying to play the game as goofy as it seemed on a completely different level.
All right, so he's doing it his way. Mel Karmazin told me that he's one of 4 people that knows, who actually wins. So you're one of the 4, obviously.
Yeah. It's amazing that nobody's talked.
I can't believe it. It's great, though.
You haven't awarded the prize yet, right?
No.
What do you mean they haven't awarded the prize?
They haven't awarded the prize.
What does that mean?
They won't do it until it airs.
Why?
You mean actually giving the money, or said who's won?
Actually give them the money.
Give them the money.
Yeah, no, they don't get the money until after the show.
That way they keep their mouths shut.
Yeah.
Wow. And let's see, what do you got? About 3 weeks left of this thing.
Yeah, 2 more.
Did you think it was going to be this big?
No. I knew it was the most interesting thing I'd heard of when I heard Mark Burnett on the radio talking about it. But to his credit, when we were on the island, he said, Jeff, this is going to be big.
And how did...
I love this.
And how was it for you? Like I read somewhere that you took tapes of the Howard Stern show to the island with you.
Oh, yeah. I didn't take them with me. I had them FedEx to me. It was like my one luxury item. It's a routine every morning. I mean, it's a big habit of mine is listening to you guys. And so a buddy of mine, Larry, he sent me the March 14th show and like the March 18th show or something. I had two shows, and I listened to them every single day.
You could probably recite them like Shakespeare.
Exactly. And I listened to them so many times because it's a long time on that island.
I wonder what was going on those shows.
That was the show with Mark
Harris.
Yeah, Mark Harris he took some bath in a bubble, some kind of weird bath.
Yeah. Buttermilk.
Yeah.
Right, to lower his cholesterol or something.
I love buttermilk baths.
And you guys you had made a song with him and Sinatra.
Oh yeah.
And it was like going to see a play. And every time I listen to it, I hear a little something different. And because they were running on batteries, the speed was just a little too fast. So everybody's voice was a little higher.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny. So, someone was saying, too, about Survivor that what we don't realize is, because there was thousands of hours taped, that the people were really starving. Like, I always get the impression...
I realized it right away, because you can look at them and tell they're starving.
But why is the gay guy always still fat, though? He doesn't appear to lose weight.
Nah, it's deceptive. If you went back to the first show when he had his butt up in the tree and was lecturing everybody, he's a big man. He's lost a lot of weight.
Did you freak when he was running around naked?
It's just weird to be that close to a guy that naked.
Does he have a big schlong?
He's not really worried about it. It didn't take that big of a hole to cover him up.
Really, he was that small. God bless a small guy who's willing to show it. I mean, I'm so ashamed of my penis. I'm really ashamed of it.
But
you're hoping to impress somebody.
Yeah, right.
That's why That's why Richard didn't bug me. The first day he bugged me, sitting up in the tree and talking about communication. But he was playing the game. I don't think he wanted to walk around naked, really, because he liked feeling so free and.
Yeah, but wouldn't that piss people off and get them to vote you off?
I think he was just. You look at how he plays it. He's aggressive. He's going to take the reins and say, "I want this thing." And if you compare him to Rudy, who wants his money just like everybody else, but he's hanging back and staying under the radar as much as he can.
Yeah, you almost forget Rudy.
Yeah.
But when that guy's walking around naked, doesn't his ass smell?
Oh. I didn't get that close.
And why don't they show, I guess they couldn't because of decency or something, but what are people doing about going to the bathroom? What do? They go off into the... I bet you a lot of people even broke down and didn't even move their bowels because there's not that much to eat.
There you go. That was a contest. I can't remember who the last person was, but there was like 15 days before it was Sean and somebody else before one of them could even go. So there wasn't a lot, but they did build. One of the first things they built was a little toilet out of the box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so they did have a toilet. And what did they use for toilet paper? Leaves?
They used leaves, I think, or somebody might have torn up one of their sarongs and cut it into little squares.
I would have just jumped in the ocean and cleaned out like a bidet.
Yeah.
But yeah, they weren't using the ocean to... How could they smell so bad?
Yeah, if they're swimming all the time, why'd they smell?
I don't I don't know. I mean, it was really, it rained so hard at night, and it was so hot during the day that you could rinse off, but there was an accumulation, definitely, of body odor.
Maybe there was no deodorant.
They were rotting.
Yeah. They were rotting. They were decaying. I don't know, man. I freaked when I saw that girl's legs and bugs growing out of them. And I thought for sure they were just going to... I said, this is irresponsible. They got to pull her off.
Last night I could see some deterioration in Richard. He really needed that meal on the yacht. But
Sean, I mean, that was
looks
Sean's
like an
worst
Auschwitz
move.
survivor at this point.
See, I think he looks good.
No, he looks like an Auschwitz survivor.
I like that lean, muscular look.
And but like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, you could see like their mouths are all crusting up.
Yeah.
It's beginning to look like, Somalia or something over there.
Yeah.
Well, I think if there's one thing that is deceptive, it's that you get used to seeing these guys on the island because that's the environment we know them in. But you're right, they are definitely, at this point, they are so hungry.
Mm-hmm.
Are you the host of the Australia one?
Yeah, I'll be going to Australia.
Oh, you get to do this again?
I'll do it again. It was a kick-ass time.
Really? What do you have to tie up, about a month or two on this?
Yeah, you're there about 8 weeks.
And I heard the Australia one's even worse because there are venomous snakes.
Oh,
yeah, and crocodiles.
But how do they get people to do... In other words, even though they sign waivers and stuff, if one of them gets bit by a venomous snake and dies...
families are coming in.
There's going to be an $80 billion gazillion lawsuit. That's what I can't figure out.
And, I mean,
lawyers ruin everything that's fun.
Let's ask another thing. Did you ever want to slip anybody food or something?
No. I didn't. I mean, they wanted it. For as much as they're complaining, they're really having a great time.
I bet you could have banged Colleen for some food.
Really?
Yeah, really. Yeah, the negotiations have gotten interesting.
Hey, honey, why don't you clean the bugs out of your legs, and maybe I'll...
Try to seduce you for food?
I think you go there with a pizza and get laid. What is the game?
Hey, Howard, how come Colleen was just claiming that she and Greg didn't have sex?
Yeah, and meanwhile, on the show, they were saying they did have sex. Why is she going around reinventing history there?
Because she's back.
Yeah.
And she's had a few bites of food.
Yeah, do you think they had sex? You know they had sex, right?
I don't know they had sex. I know they spent a lot of time together, and there was a lot of stuff being implied, and a lot of people on that island who seemed to know were talking an awful lot.
I thought 1 week she said we had sex, and then they went to him, and he said, it wasn't sex. Like, she was claiming it was sex, and he was saying it wasn't. Did you ever smell his fingers? I mean, that would have been the definitive.
Wait a minute. Maybe it's one of those things where they didn't go absolutely all the way.
Yeah. Yeah,
and
like...
So... the thing about Colleen was that when I don't know if you guys saw when they had the videotapes from home, and you saw her family, these nice parents in this little room with, so there's a part of me that's thinking, I don't know, I could see Colleen being a little shy, but people on the island were definitely talking. They were
when these chicks got their period and stuff, they must have because girls love to be clean when they're having their periods.
Yeah.
They had Tampax, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's smart, man. You got to get.
They didn't leave that up to their discretion. They just gave them that.
You got to get broads Tampax.
Yeah. Now there were condoms. There was sunscreen too.
There were condoms.
Yeah, there were condoms.
Yeah,
hey,
I remember.
Now they're saying there's a second person on the island who's gay that they haven't revealed, but they're going to.
Is that true?
I don't know.
Was it you, Jeff?
Hey, Jeff, are you a bone smuggler? Hey, do you have a girlfriend?
I'm married.
Sure you are.
So are you gay? No.
To a man? I think Jeff's the gay guy.
I'm not talking.
So, Jeff, man, you got a hit show, bro. Does it pay well?
Cool. Yeah, it pays all right.
Yeah?
It pays better than Rock and Roll Jeopardy.
Yeah, this guy was doing Rock and Roll Jeopardy, but you're doing a nice job. And I got news for you. I think it'd be hard to find a host that's doing a good job like you. You could renegotiate that contract.
Yeah? You think maybe I'll send them your way.
What do they pay a guy like Jeff Probst?
Well, I'm sure that was part of the appeal was they didn't have to pay me, when they'd have to pay a big name.
Hey, Regis Philbin.
Yeah.
You know what there was 1 week that Jeff really cracked me up. Somehow or other he had gotten wet.
Yeah.
And he started to walk over somewhere, and the camera's following him from behind. He had this big wet spot on the back of his pants. It's really funny.
He can be funny, too.
Like, oh, just had an accident.
So what would you do? Like, you'd go down and, you had your own little place on the island, and I heard a lot of the camera people and stuff, I read an interview with them, they said it was pretty hard for them to survive.
It wasn't great for them either.
There was no picnic. They didn't set up that much, that nicer quarters for you dudes.
Yeah, they really didn't. We built these huts. I mean, I didn't build them, but, somebody built these wooden huts with plywood bottoms and roofs, and they were They were definitely better than what the survivors had, but like some of the crew and the art department, these guys were there 80, 90 days.
Yeah, well, I mean, why didn't they build like a nice set? I mean,
building a house.
Yeah. Well, I know Mel says that was him protecting his stockholders, but even still, it's like... That's the line I always get around here. I have to protect my stockholders. I'm like, you know what? Forget your stockholders. This is me you're talking to. Protect me a little bit. I'm working hard. So do you think this time they'll build a little bit better quarters for you dudes?
I don't know. I actually heard that we may be in tents this time.
Oh.
Well, wait a minute. You guys made a lot of money for the network.
Yeah, I mean, turn the cameras around, put some cameras on you guys. It's probably better. What did you guys eat, though? You had more than rice. I mean, you had some things to eat, right?
We had some things to eat. They had this Malaysian family was the people who cooked, and they were great, and everything was terrific, except all they could cook was Malaysian foods. It seemed like every night we had fish heads with the eyes and the teeth. You're supposed to suck the juice out, and it's a real delicacy, but it was that or squid, and the food, I lost, I didn't have that much weight to lose, and I lost 15 pounds.
Really?
To get over there.
Yeah, you looked very svelte last night. You looked very good. Anyway, Jeff, it's a great show. I think you're doing a great job. Could you tell us who's going to win right now?
I couldn't.
You want to do it? Hey, help me out.
Ain't even close to hooking up.
Like you.
Yeah, slip it in.
Tell him.
Hey, come on. We'll give you free plugs. What's
happening?
All right, so when is that going to be announced? Like in 2 weeks?
Yeah, 2 weeks. It's a 2-hour finale.
It's a great show.
There'll be 3 tribal councils.
Great show. I love it.
3 tribal councils in one show.
Yeah.
Ungawa.
That's what I love, the tribal council.
The final show's like 2 hours, I think.
Yeah, and then they're having a 1-hour, I guess it's a town hall where
oh, good.
They're going to have all the people
Everybody
there.
will be back.
Are you there for that?
I don't know. I haven't heard yet. I don't know how they're doing it.
No, they got to have you.
But after looking at Colleen last night, I know that Sonia woman, the first woman who was kicked off, she could never have survived.
No.
Her legs were falling apart the first day.
I'll tell you what,
to Sonia's credit, a woman surviving cancer, and recently, too, to get up there and do that, to not turn back when she could have and actually spend 3 days out there, that was enough for Sonia.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Don't and you know what? Next time, not so many old people. We want to look at young hot chicks.
Wait a minute. Rudy's still there.
Rudy's great, but get some young hot chicks.
Yeah.
Why do you do the Australia thing should be a whole hot chick thing?
Can you imagine if you had cast this show?
Oh.
What a different show it would have been.
Pam Anderson.
See, the beauty is that they did take just regular people. It is.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah. It's a beautiful thing.
Hey, you got the queers. All right. Hey, Jeff, am I plugging anything? I mean, where are you going with this? I mean, are you going to turn this into something?
Did you get another job?
Yeah, I mean, what's your ambition here?
Well, I just not tied into Survivor, but just directed my first movie, actually, with a really cool cast, James Earl Jones and Robert Forster and a bunch of cool guys. And so that's keeping me busy, and I'm just plugging along, keeping my life going.
When's that movie going to be out? Give me a plug.
Hopefully next year. I'm just now in Seattle right now cutting it.
All right. So
we
there you
literally
go.
just finished shooting 2 weeks ago.
All right, so you're not the loser we thought you were.
Partly.
You're a winner.
I'm a winner. Thanks for having me on, though.
Hey,
Jeff.
What movie we'll look for?
Okay, it's called Finder's Fee.
Finder's Fee. All right, you'll call us back and let us know about that. You're doing a good job, man. Love the show. All right, Jeff.
Talk you.
That's Jeff Probst, everybody. Bye. He's no loser. He's directing a film, see?
No queer.
He's no queer. He's no homo.
I was big mouthing the whole time coming over here about being with homosexuals and lesbians. So I found out last night, When he came up here, he said, you want to talk? I said, no, I don't want to talk. And he was going to tell me he was queer then.
Yeah, he's queer.
He was queer then.
He was queer then. That's a great... Somebody took all my Rudy carts away. These guys are killing me. Probably Casey. Took all my Rudy carts.
What would he do with them?
Yeah, is he queer? Hey, why is he taking my Rudy carts? Because he's queer.
It's funny to me that a guy would read the Bible out here. The only reason I'd bring a Bible is if... I'm religious, too, if I needed toilet paper.
Gee, there's a lot of queers.
The homosexual, he's one of the nicest guys I ever met. And he's good at what he does, He's got leadership ability.
See that?
And if these people here would listen to him, he would take them a long way.
And he's a good kisser.
Anyway, me and Richard got to be pretty good friends. Not in a homosexual way, that's for sure.
Yeah, we didn't think anyone was attracted
to you.
to you.
Say when I get home, but I'll have to deal with that.
I love how straight guys always think every homosexual is attracted to them.
Right, he wants me.
Yeah, he's thinking Richard's interested in a 70-year-old guy.
Yeah, these queers, they want anything they can get their hands on, especially man meat.
From my butt.
Any man meat like myself.
I thought about a female alliance and watching the way they walk around hand in hand. I even thought about lesbianism, but maybe not. I don't know. And it could happen if they had any brains, but I don't think they got enough brains to do that. When I go home, my wife asks me about who was with you. I'll say a queer that ran around bare ass half of the time, for one thing.
Yeah.
Colleen's going to call us in about 25 minutes.
Oh, cool. Hot little chickie.
I wonder what she looks like now that she's cleaned up.
I saw her on Brian Gumbel's show.
Yeah? What'd you think?
Cute. Very cute.
But we got to ask her, because on that show she's saying nothing happened, and Jeff was just saying he thinks they were sleeping under, doing a lot of stuff, a lot more than
they were. She even says on the show they were doing something. The guy was the one who denied it.
Yeah, but on CBS this morning she just goes, I wish something would
happen. Well, I thought all the guy was denying was that it was a relationship.
Yeah. They were having sex. Well, fellatio isn't sex. Be quiet, Mr. President. I want to ask your opinion. If she was just giving him fellatio, All right, here's the deal. So we're going to go do the MTV Awards in September what, Gary? 7th. And as you know, that's the night also we're going to be drinking. So September 8th, you'll hear us drunk on the air. We're going to be loaded. S-faced. We're going to be doing margaritas.
We have to discuss that at some point, too.
With the queers.
I've already had a guy come and offer, he has one of those breathalyzers. He can just, measure our blood alcohol.
Yeah, fine. We'll do a whole bunch of fun stuff. But,
Baba Booey.
I just want to say fellatio isn't sex. It's recess. No. We're not talking about that now, Mr. President.
Baba Booey.
Anyway, Beck's Beer's been good enough to give us $20,000 to give to the audience, so we figured we'd do it this way since we're going to have our own MTV Awards that night. We're going to award you, the listeners, money, mucho dollars, for your best song parodies, because we haven't done this in a while. In fact, I'm going to put a couple into nomination that we've gotten over the past year.
What do you mean?
Well, I'll play you some.
That's not fair.
You don't think? Why not?
Well, it's not fair.
Well, so what? Who cares? It's our contest. Anybody can enter, and you can enter as many times as you want, but some of these I love, and why not give these guys a shot? Like Howard Keep Your Pimp Hand Strong.
Well, they might as well just re-enter.
Okay.
How do you know where they are?
All right, so re-enter them.
Yeah.
If you guys re-enter, you can be... Any of these I play, if you re-enter them, you can...
Yeah, for you to put them in the contest is kind of weird.
All right, good. Okay, I'm with you on that. I knew there was a reason you were here today, right?
What's the reason?
You are the voice of reason. It says in the paper all the time. Now I know why. So, anyway, make a song parody on any subject. Gary's teeth, Jackie's houses, Robin's breast, Lieberman. I don't care what it is. Any of these things could win.
How to keep your pimp pants strong.
That was a great one.
How to keep your pimp
That could be a winner.
Hey, yo, you got it.
You could just send it in to us. Beck's Beer has given us, what they give us, $20,000. The first prize is $10,000. Second prize, $5,000. Third and fourth place prizes will be awarded as well. So we'll break those down into $3,000 and $2,000. Remember the guy wrote about JFK Jr. and he didn't care that his plane went down? This could be a winner. Look at that re-enter.
Oh, yeah, John. John is dead. And I don't care. He tried to fly his plane. And fell out of the air. He fell out of the air. And I don't even care.
It was particularly good the day after the tragedy.
Yeah, really.
Howard,
Very sensitive.
Yeah.
You know what's good about that one?
That one worked.
It proves that you don't need any musical talent to enter.
That's right. That's right.
It could be daunting to people to say it's a musical contest, but listen to that.
Here's another favorite of mine.
I ate sunflower seeds at night. A bite of corn today. Spread my cheeks deep and wide. Who came through on the other side? Yeah. Who came through on the other side? Woo. Who came through?
Yeah. All right, here, I'll give you another example. Any of these could be winners, and you can be a winner. You could be a winner. Let's see. Hey, Travis the Farter did the Kathy Lee thing. Remember this? He took Kathy Lee's song and just farted over it.
I don't remember this.
I love this.
I don't think you ever played this. Oh, that's funny.
It's that guy who always moves his bowels on the floor. I love this. There's a million of them. So, you can see some of them are political, some of them are just about any topic you want.
Yeah, whatever moves you.
Yes, and enter as many times as you want. I want to see you get the money. Howard Stern Song Parody Contest, WXRK, 40 West 57th Street, New York, 10019. All the entries have to be received by 5 o'clock on Thursday, August 31st, and the entries have to include a 3x5 card giving the entrance name, address, day and night. Does it have to be a 3x5 card?
That's what the lawyer said. That's any piece of paper.
Just do it on a piece of paper. These lawyers are out of their friggin' mind.
Middle of the night, you're ready to submit, you got to run out and get a 3x5.
It's not hard enough to come up with a song.
Some of the best entries we've ever gotten have been addressed in crayon.
Right. Day and night phone number, age as well as a signed statement affirming that the submission is the original work.
Jeez.
Entries must be on cassette or CD, no other formats. And I told you, grand prize, $10,000. You can use that. Second prize, $5,000. Third and fourth place prizes awarded as well. Winners will be announced live on the air the morning of September 7th. So
it's going to be a good contest.
It's going to be great. And so we'll have them in categories, and then we'll have our own little MTV awards.
Yeah.
And you guys can be the winners. Try and have you down here and everything. I think that'll be fun. I've also got a trip for 2 to Vegas to see Sting I got to give away like today. I've been told I must give this away. You want it? Plus $1,000 spending money. Courtesy of MGM. Courtesy of MGM.com. Log on today and go behind the scenes of a major Hollywood studio. It's a great website, MGM.com. That's great. So, let me see. What time is it? It's already 5 and 9. What can I do to give this away after the commercials?
Play Dead or Alive.
I'll find a game.
I think I'm a mystery record.
Big Black has tape of Jesse Jackson talking about Lieberman.
Oh, yeah?
I found the tape of that black NAACP dude on the radio talking about Lieberman and saying all anti-Semitic things, but it's really hard to hear.
Is it? Why is it hard
It's
to
all
hear?
garbled. Yeah, I don't even think... I'll play it for you, but...
I think we need to be very suspicious of any kind of partnership between the Jews at that kind of level, because we know that their interest primarily has to do with money.
See? What a magara. I called the NAACP before, and I said to them, look, I don't want to make any waves. I just want my wallet back. And they got very upset with me. So what do I know?
Now you're suspended.
Yeah, now I'm suspended off the air. Hey, I just wanted it back. Hey, here's Renee. Renee, hi. You've been holding on a while. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yeah, hi, Renee.
Hey, Howard.
Yeah.
Damn. I am in Alaska. I've been on the phone since 1:30 my time.
Yeah, so what can I do for you, honey?
Well, darling, I just wanted to thank you for getting up to Alaska. I've been listening to you every day. And now I'm all drunk and
Are you an Eskimo?
Are you a beast?
No, I'm not a beast.
Are you an Eskimo?
No, but I can get you a drunk Athabascan.
All right, listen, I got to go, baby. But thanks, and we're happy to be on.
Wait. Howard,
Yeah.
please. I want to talk to Robin.
Yeah, quickly, because you're boring me.
Huh?
All right, I got to go. I've got to go.
Say whatever you want to say.
Robin, I sent you all kinds of mail.
I'm sorry, Robin. You talk to her off the air.
Yeah, I'll give her a call later.
I put her on hold so you can speak to her later. Big Black, what do you got?
What's going on, bro?
Yo, what's up?
Got your boy Jesse Jackson. Mr. Hymietown talking about how great it is to have a Jew nominated for vice president.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
It must be inclusive. It is an inclusive move. Let me hear him.
You know what happened? He won an award yesterday.
Medal of Freedom, yeah.
Who did? Jesse Jackson?
Yeah.
Oh, what a joke.
Well, him about 20 other people.
Doing what? For lying about...
letting get elected, that's what.
Yeah, for lying about Martin Luther King dying in his arms?
For Hymietown.
Hymietown. He deserves an award.
All right, let me play this.
The thing that Vice President Gore made made the right decision. It was a decision with some political risk, but a moral strictness to put Lieberman on that ticket.
A moral strictness.
All the right qualifications, academic qualifications, experiential qualifications, or moral qualifications. And so there was no good reason for America to wait these centuries to put a Jewish person on that ticket. And when that wall came down in Nashville, it opened doors of opportunity. Every time.
Start rhyming.
Of
all right, this is boring. Let him rhyme. This is not the land of red, white, and blue. This is the land of red, white, and Jew. Holy mackerel. Hey, blah, 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 blah. Hey. All right, hey, I got to take a break. We'll come back. We'll give away those Sting tickets, and we'll do the news for you, and a bunch of other things, too. I got about a million things to get to. And Colleen from Survivor with the homos and queers will be calling in as well. And when she calls in, Fred, you should play bongo music behind her. Because whenever they talk, they have bongos. All right, we'll be back right after this.
Ladies and gentlemen. Hi, my name's David Spade. You know me as a sarcastic wise-ass dude with a big poofy blonde hair. That part's true. I wrote a movie that was great called Lost and Found. Actually, it did better overseas. It lost me money, and I hid in my room in a fetal position drinking whiskey in a hamper the opening weekend. But they all can't be private parts, right, gang? Which did. Marginal, but good. Here's the only man I might be able to bitch slap in a fight and win. Howard Sternum! If that's...
Hey, Rod, you're listening. You are listening to The Howard Stern Show.
All right. There's a guy on the phone's got some games for us. Maybe I'll give him the, if he can stump us, maybe I'll...
The Los Angeles or the Las Vegas trip?
Yeah, I'll give him the Las Vegas trip. Maybe I'll do that. And plus the $1,000 spending money. Thanks to our good friends at MGM.com. Colin.
Good morning.
What kind of game you got?
I got two topics: serial killers or celebrity divorce.
Celebrity divorce. You stump me. Give me 5.
Okay.
If I get 3 out of 5, you don't go.
Okay. I'll give you 3 celebrities. You tell me which one has never been divorced.
Okay, give me 5 celebrities.
Well, I got.
Oh, I see 3. Okay, I got it. Go ahead.
Whoopi Goldberg, Carrie Fisher, Joan Rivers.
And you want to know what?
Which one has never been divorced?
Well, that's easy. Let's see. Joan Rivers, I know, had a first marriage. She was divorced. Whoopi Goldberg, I know, was divorced. So what was the first choice?
Carrie Fisher.
Carrie Fisher has never been divorced.
Yes, she's divorced from Paul Simon. Joan Rivers, I could not
You're
find
wrong.
any divorce from her.
You're wrong. Her first marriage, she was divorced. They're all divorced.
I couldn't find it for Joan because I was surprised at Joan Rivers.
No, Joan Rivers had a
Married
divorce.
before Edgar, and there was a divorce.
Edgar killed himself, but
but
the
before that, I don't think she was married.
Yeah, she was. She had a short marriage.
Was it annulled or something?
It could have been annulled.
It was divorce.
Okay, well, I got it from a pretty credible source, but anyway, can we...
Yeah,
I'll
well, credible
forget
source
I asked
was,
that one. That
the
was
credible
practice.
source was drunk.
Yeah, that one was just practice.
All right, go ahead.
Alec Baldwin, Kim Basinger, or Angelina Jolie?
All right, Alec Baldwin, Kim Basinger,
or Angelina
Jolie. Jeez, now Alec
now,
Baldwin.
You want some help?
No. Let me work through this. Make it fair for the guy. Angelina. Let's see. Alec Baldwin, was he ever? I don't believe he was ever married before. This was his first marriage, so he has never been divorced. I'm going to go with Alec Baldwin.
Yeah, it's Alec Baldwin.
All right.
Yeah, Angelina has had another marriage.
I didn't know about the other people, but I know Alec Baldwin had them.
And so has Kim Basinger.
All right, come on, give me another one.
Antonio Banderas, Kathy Lee Gifford, Snoop Doggy Dogg.
Kathy Lee Gifford, I know, was married before. She was kind of making some weird accusations. Who were the other two?
Antonio Banderas or Snoop Doggy Dogg.
Snoop Dogg or Antonio. I've had Snoop on the show. Has he ever said that he was married before? Antonio Banderas must have been married before. This guy, he's a ladies' man. He's probably, to me, he looks like a gigolo. I'm going to go with Snoop Dogg is the one who's never been married.
That's right.
There you go.
I believe married is never divorced.
All right. Now, the next one, if I get that right, you're out of the game.
Okay.
All right.
Sharon Stone, Nicolas Cage, Paul Newman.
Paul Newman, I know, was divorced. That's what he took up with Joanne Woodward. Nicolas Cage and who else?
Sharon Stone.
Sharon Stone. She had to somewhere along the line have been married and really effed it up. She looks like, oh, I don't know. Maybe that dumb husband of hers was the first one. Always carrying on with that stupid baby they adopted. Yeah. What was it again?
Nicolas Cage, Sharon Stone, Paul Newman.
Well, it's between Nicolas Cage and... Nicolas Cage seems a little unstable. All right, I'm going to say the person who's never been divorced is Sharon Stone.
You're wrong.
She's been divorced. Nicolas Cage has never been divorced.
Wow.
Yeah. He almost got divorced, but they decided not to go through.
I'm glad I'm wrong, because you get the trip for 2 to Las Vegas to see Sting.
I thought I had just 3 stumps or something.
No, he said if he stumped,
I was going to give you 5, but screw it.
Enough of it.
Had enough of it. Plus, you get $1,000 spending money courtesy of MGM.com. Log on today and go behind the scenes of a major Hollywood studio, MGM.com.
And as always, I really appreciate the offer, but I don't take prizes.
Oh, really?
I thank you, though.
Then why am I wasting my time with you?
Just to give me a little air.
You're a pain in the ass. All right, bro.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Doesn't take prizes. But what doesn't take $1,000?
He's a whacker.
Yeah, I'll find another dude. I'll give him a mystery record. Yeah, hi.
Hi, Alex.
Hey.
How's it going? First off, I just want to see if you know anything about MTV's show called Undressed. It's basically about high school students and or college students, really young chicks, a lot of just sexual innuendos going down, because I know how much you like just the young chick and guy flicks and everything.
Well, yeah, MTV's got one problem with me. I can never figure out when their shows are on, so I don't watch them.
Yeah, I know, the programming's really messed up.
And I don't even know what that is. They have a hard time describing it.
Yeah. But never mind that. I'm going to play you a mystery record.
Okay.
See if you can get this. If you get this, I'll give you the a trip and the $1,000. But I don't even know that I know who this is. All Baba Booey told me is this was a record that was in the top 10, but it's done by someone who you don't normally think of as a singer. That's all I know.
Top 10 as in top 10 right now.
Not right now, but at some point it was in the top 10. Here we go.
Something she said has stuck in my head and I can't get away.
Right. Not Rudy Giuliani. Do you remember it?
Yeah.
TV guy?
Well, TV and movies.
I think I'm going to take a guess.
Who?
If I get it right, I'm going to give this guy the prize.
Okay.
John Travolta.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Wow. How'd I get that? But I got to tell you something. He sounds like a guy who doesn't like girls.
CD2, John Travolta's greatest hits, the best of.
The greatest hits.
Yeah, the greatest hits.
And Robin, I just want to say that you look so good with your hair up.
You do. I told you that right away.
Yes, you did.
Shows listen to me.
And Robin.
Yeah?
Robin, I was wondering, yesterday when Houston was on, did you give her, or are you going to give her any tips or anything for her anal gangbang?
Oh, no.
No.
She's got that all wrapped up without me.
Hey, as a matter of fact, as long as we got the John Travolta thing, the other night Gary Garver was out.
Yeah?
He got a hold of John Travolta, asked him one question, the guy just blew it off.
Oh, dear.
Here it is. Listen to this.
Hi, John. How you doing?
Hey, how are you? Jonathan, we got everything. Here we go.
Do you think that Scientology is a dangerous cult?
Oh, forget it. History.
Thanks. History, man. History. All right, dude, you got the trip. MGM.com. You're going to Vegas.
All right, man. I'll stand.
Check out the Sting show and plus $1,000 spending money from our friends at MGM.com.
All right, this is Matt from Novi.
All right, bro. Hold on. Here's something nice. Here's Colleen from Survivor, who got thrown off. Colleen, you cute little thing. How are you?
Yeah, I got booted. I'm
Baby,
doing all right.
Baby doll, you're cute. First of all, gotta say, the freakiest thing, seeing the bugs crawl out of your legs.
I did that just for you. I put them there. I knew it was coming.
Oh,
yeah, it's
my God.
awful. They hurt so bad.
Why?
But now they're okay, just scars.
I know, but you have scars all over your legs and you're cute.
Yeah.
What do you need that for?
Well, you know, battle wounds. It's a story to tell. You know, it's an edge. I got an edge now.
My point of view was that you should have just, Robin disagrees with me, but I thought you should have just soaked in the salt water. That would have healed your wounds.
We were so sick of that water. I mean, we did, but that was like a shower. You know, it wasn't like, oh, fun, a beach. You know, you're not just going to go sit there if you don't have to.
But wouldn't the salt water heal up your skin and get rid of there were maggots in there.
I mean, you'd think, but it's a myth. The salt water doesn't do anything, you know, except make rice taste better.
Were they maggots?
Yeah, that's what they were.
Wow.
There was no maggots in my leg.
What was it? What was it then?
I don't know. It was little, just little, like, fruit flies.
Oh.
They lay eggs and they turn into maggots.
Yeah, that's larvae.
You should see what's in them now. Oh, my God. We're actually headed to the Natural Museum of Science, you know, to get them.
Yeah. You're kind of a smart chick. I kind of dig you.
Oh, dear.
You're definitely hot, too. Where do you go to college?
I go to school down in Miami. It's for advertising.
You're a cutie pie.
For school. Thank you.
All right, couple of questions.
Yeah.
Number one, weren't you? I wish you were here.
Yeah, me too.
I'd make out with you.
Darling.
I'd drag you into the jungle. How old are you?
23.
That's the age I date.
Oh, my God.
23 is the kind of...
I thought you weren't dating.
I'd date you. I mean, I dare you. I got a couple of questions for you.
Okay. Wait a minute. Where is she, first of all? I want to know.
She's en route from the Brian Gumbel show to where?
I'm in a car on a cell phone. How exciting.
She's doing like Access Hollywood or something.
I just did. How funny is that?
Yeah, so you don't think of yourself as a celebrity, right? I heard you answer.
Give me a break.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. No way, Jose.
But why not take the money? You got a great body. You got a kick-ass little body. Why not take $500,000? Did Playboy actually offer $500,000?
No, they offered $100,000.
Oh, okay.
And then I said no, and then I guess, you know, after you say no, they think that you're teasing them or something. I don't know. But, no, I'm not doing it. It's not my thing. Have you seen me? I mean, I'm not exactly... Yeah, but, you know,
you are exactly. You got a great face. You got a cute little kick-ass body.
No, it's not my thing. Not for me. You know, maybe later in life, but not even later in life. It's not for me.
When you saw the little bugs coming out of your legs, did you think like, wow, shouldn't a doctor help me with this?
No, because Sean was sitting right there. You know, he was absolutely no help. The doctor was 2 feet away, and all he could do was give it some fancy name and go back to bed. So
and he said it was okay? I mean, it's
they thought it was scurvy or something like that. But the thing is I got kicked off, so they sent me right to a doctor after that, and it was all right.
But they wouldn't even look at them before?
Well, no, I mean, the Adrian rescue doctor. He looked at them, you know. He gave the okay.
But, yeah, because I figured you could sue him or something. You know, the thing is, too, though, they say it was from your lack of food. You know, it's like certain things in your diet. But someone else had a theory, because we were just talking to Jeff Probst.
Oh, yeah.
He was saying that some of the theory was that because you and that dude were running off into the jungle all the time, that you might have picked up, like, some sort of bacterial infection.
That's what Jeff said?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. No, I don't think so. Well, I was in that lagoon, so maybe I got something that way. But
why are you? But why are you now saying you didn't get it on with that kid? Because you did. Because you even said on the show we had.
I didn't.
I remember. I watched the show every week. You said, and he said, it wasn't
you got me, Howard. Shoot, it's out. No, nothing happened. I learned you can't be sarcastic on TV. You know,
You were being
what?
You were being sarcastic about that?
Of course. It was hysterical. Because him and I would plot. All right, you go say we did this, and I'll go say we did that. And then I'm the one who's the only one person talking. You know, they show me being like, yeah, it's all about sex.
All right, so you never kissed him?
Happened.
You never kissed him?
Nothing happened.
Because President Clinton called and said fellatio is not sex, so... So you're not doing that? You're not...
nothing. Not even a peck on the cheek.
You're not a virgin, though.
I mean, I think that's my life.
You've been around
I gave
the block.
myself 2 months on TV and it's over, so that's it.
So, like Jeff was saying that the people really smelled a lot, and when you girls had your periods and stuff, that had to be uncomfortable, right?
Jesus Christ!
What do you mean?
Oh, man, I'm not even going there. Not even.
All right, let me ask you, I'm asking you a human sexuality question, okay? And I'm being serious. You get horny on that island. Can you play with yourself without the cameras being on you?
Interesting question. Jimmy, I'm not going there. I'm not even going to talk about this.
How many times did you move your bowels on the island?
Yeah, thank you, everybody.
That's something, I mean, seriously, I'm so curious about this. Number one, if you have to go to a lot of the people I heard didn't hardly go to the bathroom because you had so little to eat.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you're eating right, you know, so eat right. You do your own experiment. Maybe you should do that. Just eat right only. You know, I will take, you know, I would live 33 days and see what happens. And then you'll know and you'll have experienced it.
But what do you wipe your tush with after you're done moving?
Oh, my God.
What do you use? Like, what do you use? A paper? I'm serious.
You know, there were ways.
There were ways? What do you use, leaves?
I mean, I don't even do that, so I don't even know what you're talking about.
How gross was that guy? Oh, you don't even move your bowels. How gross was that guy's wiener, the gay dude?
Oh, my God, what a disaster.
Oh.
What a disaster.
I was hoping they'd kick him off the island. I can't stand him.
Right. He was
and you know, yeah, and by the way, his testicle was out on TV last night, and they didn't even tell it. Remember when you were standing?
Wait, it was a couple of weeks ago, too.
Yeah, remember when you were...
The same thing. We got a memo.
Do you remember when you were...
Yeah, I don't know. I guess, you know, somebody in the editing booth likes to slip that in.
Do you remember when he was sitting on the log and you guys were standing on the logs? His ball was hanging out.
Oh, I know.
It was unbelievable.
Oh, disaster.
And you know what girl I hate that I can't believe you guys didn't vote off right away?
Who?
The truck driver. What is her name?
Susan.
Oh, I mean, she's just a monster.
A girl named Sue. You know what? I love Sue.
You do?
She's great.
She's like a monster.
She's one of the most honest people you'll ever meet in your life. I mean, she tells you exactly what she's thinking, and you gotta respect that.
Yeah, but even when that dude's dad came last night, she's like, oh, he's as dumb as Sean. Meanwhile, Sean's a medical doctor. The guy isn't that dumb, just because the guy doesn't know who won in the playoffs.
He won that one challenge because he knew all the stuff.
Yeah.
But she had every right to say everything she did.
Were you attracted to any of the guys on the island? I thought you were attracted to that one guy you kept running off with.
To Greg? I mean, honestly, your sex drive is pretty much nothing.
Really?
You know,
when you're starving,
You're not eating, you're just sitting there. I mean, I was fantasizing about food, not about, you know, getting it on with anybody.
No, that's true. The only time I can get it on is when I eat.
At the beginning, when you weren't so hungry.
Well, I'm sorry, what?
At the beginning, when you weren't so hungry, it had to come up.
I'm not, you know, we were worried about getting kicked off. It's a game show. It's not a go to the island and, you know, party.
What was weird is
strategy.
But Sean was supposed to be thrown off last night. I mean, yeah, Sean was supposed to be thrown off, and then you somehow got thrown off, and I don't even understand who voted for you.
I know. How does that?
Everybody voted for her, but the two people who voted for Sean.
Exactly. Thank you. It's so sad. The whole thing. I fell. You know. It was my turn to go. I deserved to go. I didn't have as good a strategy as they did when it comes down to it. You know, they were in it to win.
So
all the people that are left right now were in it to win.
So you're not bitter or anything, are you?
Come on, bitter? I'm driving in a car talking on a cell phone. I'm having a great time.
All right, a couple of people want to ask you some questions. Hold on.
Okay.
Sean, go ahead. You're on the air.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, hi. I believe you.
Yeah, right. Me too. I like the way she looks. I love the way you look.
And if you could just say...
Like in a normal situation, I'd hang up.
Why? Why guys are digging you?
Come on.
People say nice things about you.
Howard?
Yeah.
You know, I was just watching Regis, and he's just talking about you.
Oh, yeah? What'd he say?
He just said that you're a slut.
Who did? That I am or she is?
Both of you.
Both of us are sluts.
You're both sluts.
I'll get out of here. So what? So what if we're sluts?
I love people like that. They crack. I mean, it's a lot cute.
Jordan, go ahead.
Yeah, hey, Colleen.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to say this as nice as possible because I know you're a real nice girl. You are gorgeous, and last night I was thinking about you so much I had to pleasure myself.
That's nice.
But somebody already called and said that.
No, man. Colleen, you are beautiful.
Yeah, I think the bug's coming out of your legs, too. It does it for me.
No, your face is gorgeous. You have the face of an angel, and you are beautiful. And you are a beautiful girl, and I had to pleasure myself.
Yeah, Colleen, don't you think you could kind of work this new fame of yours into some sort of, like, MTV show or something?
Colleen, please pose for Playboy.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I'm back in school. That's
Yeah.
what I do.
What do you want to be? What do you want to do?
With life?
Yeah.
You know, right now I want to finish school. Small goals first.
Yeah, but what's your major?
What are you planning to do?
Right now I'm in advertising. I'm a copywriter.
You know what? Don't go into advertising. Think about it. Advertising helps nobody.
I know. Okay, well, you know what? We could have a whole conversation about this because that's what I've been going through right now.
Well, I'll give you some advice.
Yeah, I would like some.
I freaked out about radio when I was real young. You know, I got out of college, and I decided to go into advertising. I was working for Benton Bowles.
Okay.
And my mom saw how miserable I was, and she turned to me and she said, you know,
this isn't the career for you. I said, why is that, Mom? Something about it's bothering me. She goes, think about it.
Yeah.
How has advertising ever
helping anybody?
helped anybody?
It makes you know what? I almost walked out of class the other day because I just said, you know what? I can't even listen to this. The guy stood up, he goes, this is the most selfish career, and you guys are all going to make the most money. And everybody started cheering, and I was like, I'm in the wrong place.
There you go.
I mean, it's not a happy feeling.
The only thing worse is being a lawyer. Bill, go ahead. You're on the air.
Yeah, I just want to say, if I had a resort to cannibalism, Colleen would be the first one I would eat.
No, she's the one you'd want to bang, not eat.
Well, you know what I
What's
mean.
the matter with you?
I don't mean that way.
Well, I don't know. Hey, Jeff Probst was in a bad-looking guy.
Classy guy.
Please, look at me.
Darling, you're wonderful.
You ate rat, right? It wasn't that bad.
Yeah, I ate a little bit, protein, got it.
Yeah, and...
Why did they stop catching the rats? All of a sudden, the rats are gone.
Yeah, why?
What? You know what? It was tough work. They're not, you smack them and then you got to cook them and then you got to do all this stuff.
You know what I don't understand about you guys? Your tribe had that old guy who was working his ass off and you voted him off.
Stevie!
I would have left him on because he worked all the time.
I know, no kidding.
Jervis is the first guy I would have voted off because he was lazy.
Everybody wanted to vote for Jervis every episode, including myself, and we never could. I mean, it was always somebody else came first.
White guilt.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it was white guilt. I really do.
Oh, white guilt. That's interesting. But no, I don't think so. He's charming, though. You know what I mean? He's a charming guy.
Well, anyway, you're real cute, and I really wasn't even being facetious when I wanted to know if you had to move your bowels where you go, and I also wasn't being facetious about your period.
I have a feeling somebody else will answer that question for you.
But you were allowed to have Tampax, right?
Okay, we're going in an elevator.
Well, tell that publicity person to shut her mouth. You don't know. You know what? She can't boss you around. You're not in show business.
Wait, okay, I'm going in right now. Does it work?
All right, come by and visit me sometime. I want to see how cute you are.
All right, darling. Talk to you later.
How tall are you?
5'5".
You're a little too short for me. All right.
Too tall for me.
Later, Colleen.
Bye.
Thanks for calling in. You're nice. Colleen from Survivor, boy. That
Perky.
A little uptight about her sexuality. But as she describes, I'm reading between the lines, she wasn't playing with herself because you're so damn hungry you can't even think about that. I can relate to that. I wonder if she's a good piece of ass. I suspect she's not.
No.
I suspect she don't put out.
A little uptight.
Yeah.
You run into a nice girl and you get disappointed.
Yeah. Could she be a virgin, Mom?
Could be. Anything's possible.
I don't buy it.
But she's, she's very circumspect, so let's say.
Yeah. I hear you. I can't believe Regis called me and her a whore. Oh, man. Wild show. I like talking about it because I watch it.
But those are valid questions. You wonder, where are they going to the bathroom? What do they use? I mean, what do they got there?
Yeah, people get uptight when I ask stuff. I don't know why. Big deal. Hey, Bob Saget's going to come in on the show soon. He's a funny guy. Forget about his image on
Full House.
Full House. He's a real dirty comedian, actually.
What did he do recently that everybody was talking
Split
about?
up with the wife.
No.
3 girls, just like me.
Said something wild somewhere.
At some fundraiser or roast or something, he said something very strange that people were all grossed out or something.
Yeah, we'll research it. I'll find out by the time he's in here, but I know he split up with his wife.
What's up with that?
And he's got the 3 daughters. Very similar situation to mine. People told me he was messing around for years, but I don't believe it. I mean, you know what? I don't know. People just tell me stuff, and they said that about me though too.
They'll always say, they say people are gay who aren't gay.
Yeah, I've been accused of that. My own children. One of my kids asked me the other night if I was gay.
Really?
Well, yeah, even they go, well, are you dating someone? What's going on? I go, no, I don't date anybody.
So you're lying.
I didn't say I was lying. I just tell them I don't date anyone.
Are you lying to your children?
No. No, I'm not. I'm not dating. I don't date.
Oh, you don't call it dating.
I like to F.
Theory.
I don't lie to my kids.
Might as well start telling them about the Easter Bunny and all the other stuff.
At this point, I would. All right, listen, you heard about this song parody contest. Beck Spear putting up the money. Get those song parodies into Howard Stern's song parody contest. 40 West 57th, New York, 10019. Get creative, man. Win yourself 10 grand, 5 grand, 3 grand, 2 grand, you name it. You get all kind of grand. And be part of our little MTV Awards.
What are you doing? What's the matter, baby?
It's just that I have this wacky AP machine that I can't get stories out of.
That's no good. That's got to be fixed, probably.
No, this is the fix that they gave me.
I can see you're upset. But your hair is up.
Thank you. Tom always cutting back on, how much money he has to spend. So now you just can't get a story out of the machine. You got to get a bunch of stories at once.
Can't you recycle yesterday's news?
And when you try to get the story, it has to be on a page with 50 other stories. And sometimes it cuts off part of your story. It's just ridiculous. So you spend more money in paper than it would cost just to have an individual story come out of the machine.
You know what? I was going to start the news, but maybe we ought to take a little break and let you calm down over there.
Well, I'll still go out and try to find the story because it won't come out of the freaking computer.
You were drinking last night, right?
No, that was 2 days
Oh,
ago.
okay. All right, let's take a break. Hey, Monday, I'll give you a hint. On Monday, I'm going to do the bit about Davey and Goliath.
Okay.
Because we got all the tapes.
Good.
Wow. Goliath, please wake up.
Hey, Davey. Hello, Davey.
Goliath!
I'm thirsty.
This is a working to God message.
Thirsty? You drank the river. He's fine.
What?
Thank heaven.
Wonderful.
Hi, Goliath. Gee, I'm glad you're all right. Davy, the way you love Goliath is like the way God loves us.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Hey.
If I was lost and hurt and in trouble, God would look for me and help me like I did for you.
I'd look for you too, Davy.
The dog is talking to the kid. He's hallucinating. I thought the kid was on acid.
Can't you hear Goliath talking now?
No, what are you talking about? The dog's sending me messages about Jesus. Anyway, I'll do the whole rap,
We get all the tapes.
Yeah. Hey, Davey, stay away from the queer on the island.
Oh.
You know Jesus doesn't like queers.
What are you saying, Goliath?
Kill the queers. All those Jesus freaks are so against gays. They should have slipped in some anti-homo messages. You know the 11th commandment, no fags.
Oh, gee, Goliath, you sure?
Yeah, check the Bible. Jerry Falwell says it too. You've got to go out and get the fags. And I ain't feeling too good about the Jews. All right.
But it feels so good. The lady's another man.
Oh, gee, baby. All right. What are we going to do? Got to do some news or got to...
Quick break.
Quick break. All right, we'll come back. And Robin, let's hope your whole problem over there works out.
I can't wait until they kick Jackie out of here.
Oh, you're months away. We'll be
Got a
back.
calendar and she's Xing up.
We'll be back right after these.
Howard Stern.
This is Oprah Winfrey, and you're listening to Howard Stern's show. If there's one author whose books I will never recommend, it is Howard Stern.
Oh, my God!
Hey now. Call this the act of mating.
Oh, baby, you're so good.
Oh, yes. I am the best.
My entire 1 inch is at attention.
Hey now.
Now, a man who wishes his nose in coin or inverted. Howard Stern.
Another one of those gay songs that, is going to end up on Dawson's Creek and is going to be a big hit.
Yeah.
You ever hear that Vertical Horizon? It sounds like every one of those Dawson's Creek songs, but...
What happens when Pacey does something?
Yeah.
He has to go and sing.
Yeah, I already figured this would be on the new season. KC makes a number 2 to this. I love you same 4 kids.
Don't go off and have a great time.
Gee, I wish my dad would call me. I need his help.
Breaking up.
Weep, weep. Beautiful love song.
I love
I love Hadassah Lieberman. I love you, darling. I love you, Houston. I want to buy your labia. I want to buy your labia.
Hadassah's hand.
I want to hold Hadassah's hand. I want to hold Hadassah's hand. Enter our song parody contest. Make a song up about Hadassah Lieberman. I want to touch your payas. Sponsored by Beck's Beer, a beer apart. Make a song parody on any subject. I don't care what it is. Gary, Jackie's houses, Robin's beautiful breasts, her hair up. I don't care what it is. The maggots on Colleen's legs. Do one on, I don't know. In fact, we have so many good ones. Anything. We'll give you 10 grand for the best one. 5 grand for the second best. And others. Even this broad ought to enter. What's her name? Stacy Rutger. Win, he ought to re-enter this one.
Little fag Ralph, little fag Ralph.
Any of these could win. We're going to have our own MTV Awards.
Howard's butthead.
And we'll be announcing the winners very soon, so you got to get them in. It's a brand new contest. Send the songs to Howard Stern Song Parody Contest, WXRK, 40 West 57th Street, New York, New York, 10019. You don't need musical background to win this. We've had people send in song parodies that absolutely... have no musical ability. I mean, there's just no musical sense to any of them. What was that one I was playing earlier that the guy sang over the Beatles song?
The JFK song.
Yeah, the JFK song. That's one of the best ones I've heard.
Ooh. It's called I Don't Care or something.
Yeah, I don't even know what I did with it. There's a million of them I could play for you. That's a great one. Oops, I farted again. Love them all. In case, you got to read 2 of these. So many. Oh, here it is. Here's one I think that could win, Robin.
Okay.
It's got to re-enter it, though.
Oh, yeah, John. John is dead. And I don't care. He tried to fly his plane. It fell out of the air. He fell out of the air. And I don't even care.
This guy, he wrote this song before JFK Jr.'s plane hit the ground. That's how quick this kid was.
Anyway, I don't care what the song's about. All entries got to be received, though, by 5 p.m. on Thursday, August 31, because we got to do a judging thing. And there's a whole list of rules I'll get to later. I'm just too tired to read it. Beck's Beer, thank you for the prize money. Kenny, you working on a song?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can win 10 grand. What do you got?
This is for Robin. I'm a nigger, I'm a nigger, I'm a nigger.
See, first of all, I don't like the song, but you know, you never know, the judges might. Second of all, what are you giving away your ideas for?
Jackie takes it up the air.
All right.
He can come up with another one, right? You don't like that one? I got
That guy's pretty good.
It's like Steve Allen, he's so prolific.
That guy's got a lot of ideas.
Gets right to the point.
Yeah. Gets right to the hook.
No build-up, right.
Jackie takes it up. Awesome. All right, Robin, what's in the news? We got to get to that.
A couple of wild things and...
Wild things.
Akron, he thought his wife... Oh, sorry.
Shut up. Yeah. Go ahead.
Thought his wife was having an affair with this guy who owned a restaurant.
Yeah. So what did he do to him?
So Saturday night, I said, he walked in there. He knew exactly what he wanted to do. He had a sawed-off shotgun. He walked in, found the guy, and started shooting. It wasn't like the movies where he talks to him.
Yeah, that's when you know a guy's serious.
He just started shooting. He shot the guy 3 times. There was a police officer in the place. Saw him. He said the smile got bigger on the guy's face every time he unloaded another bullet into this man.
That's like the dude in that movie, what was the name of that movie where the guy's eyes roll up into his head and he shoots everyone in the back? Stanley Kubrick film.
Full Metal Jacket.
Full Metal Jacket. Remember the guy was just smiling, that evil smile every time
when he was shooting that drill sergeant.
Yeah.
But the guy didn't stop there. He shot the guy 3 times. Then, before he died, he grabbed the guy and scalped him.
Yeah. I mean,
That's not funny.
It's not funny, really.
Took out a knife, scalped him, and then he jumped into his car and ran off. The police officer ran out, shot the car, the minivan.
And why'd you shoot in the car? The car didn't do anything.
And the guy...
Hold on, I'm scribbling a song parody about this. Don't talk too fast. Shot the car. Go ahead.
The guy was caught about 5 hours later.
Caught 5 hours leaning. Yeah.
But he did have a plan. He was trying to get to Philadelphia, where he's going to take a plane to Mexico.
Yeah, that always works out. When they ask for a plane.
Well, he didn't have any hostages or anything. He was in the car.
He was hopping on a plane.
Running off to Philadelphia. He's going to get to the airport and take a plane to Mexico. That was his plan.
Where's
but
the scalp?
I guess they must have... I don't know if he left it or they found it on him.
Phil Shatner called me. He wants it.
Oh, that's terrible. And then there was a weird murder-suicide attempt in Phoenix, Arizona.
Yeah.
And Arizona is dead in what police say was a bizarre murder-suicide attempt involving a wood chipper. It happened yesterday in Phoenix after Lucia Lopez accepted Rafael Rodriguez's marriage proposal. Rodriguez told Lopez he wanted to show her something at the landscaping business where he worked. He then told her to close her eyes and lie down on a conveyor belt.
How romantic.
She said he started the machine and then jumped on the conveyor belt with her. As he entered the machine, he apparently tried to grab her and pull her through, too.
How much people could a wood chip chip if a wood chip could chip people?
But the chipper automatically stops when its rollers jams on Lopez's head or hair.
Cool. See, there's safety mechanisms. Did the rip her scalp off?
I don't know. It says Rodriguez's family told police he had recently been acting very strange.
Another scalp for Shatner.
He was about to get fired from his job, so I guess that's why he was all upset according to the police.
It's a weird way to kill yourself and your girlfriend. I mean, it sounds almost like a Batman episode where they used to leave, like the Riddler would leave you with a chipper and then you had to get out of it.
Yeah, but he jumped on, too, and tried to hold her there so that they could both go through, and she had just accepted his marriage proposal.
I wouldn't have accepted if I knew it meant this.
First fight.
Very odd.
She's probably like, I should have put you in feet first.
Now, of course, we were just talking to Colleen, who's one of the...
very pretty.
The #1 show on television right now, CBS's Survivor. Of course, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire is still number 2, number 3, and number 4. But Big Brother was number 5. It's Wednesday night episode.
Don't throw me off.
Big Brother, I guess, is doing better in the ratings.
Yes.
And speaking of Colleen, here's the tape of the vote from last night's tribal council. Number 1.
Oh, there's that music again. I think somebody's blown into a bottle. Is that music?
Strange woodland instrument.
Colleen. Oh, come on. I don't know this.
2 votes for Colleen, 2 votes for Sean.
Yeah, I thought Sean was going off.
3 votes Colleen.
Oops. Go get the bugs out of your legs, honey. You're leaving.
Go to the doctor.
And get a douche.
You're off the island.
What is it, Johnny boy? Hold on, what?
Did you see Big Brother last night?
No, I don't watch that anymore. I can't hang 5 nights a week.
I laughed out loud like for a long period of time because they had this guy on who they let call his wife.
Yeah.
And the guy gets on the phone and just cries for a minute straight.
Really?
Balls. He and everything.
Get a tape of that.
That's funny.
All right, get out of here.
All right, it's fun.
Just had to be there.
Shut up.
What is that? What is that instrument that they have in the background there? I think it's the wind blowing through Richard's rectum. Because even when Rudy's spewing, they got music behind him.
There's music for everything.
When I go home, my wife asks me...
That's the theme from Oz.
Who was with you? I'll say a queer that ran around bare ass half of the time, for one thing.
Hey, queer, pass me a condom and I'll pack your lunch. Come on. Come on, you queer. Pass me one of them there rubbers so I don't get the AIDS virus. That guy's a throwback. We're working on getting him on the phone. Somebody gave us his home number.
Really?
Hey, Richard, you queer. You got some tasty stuff packed back there. Some funky spunk.
You got a beautiful ass.
You got a beautiful ass for a man. Hey, this ain't going to be on TV, this part here, is it? How am I going to explain this to my veteran buddies? What is that accent? That's Milwaukee, right? Hey, Gary, where's he from? Hey.
Wisconsin, Milwaukee, somewhere in there.
Hey, you queer, you got a decent sphincter. Sphincter.
When I go home, my wife asks me about who was with you. I'll say a queer that ran around bare ass half of the time.
Bare ass with his wiener. It's a bare ass.
The homosexual.
Homosexual. It's not even homosexual. Homosexual. I gotta pick up that accent. Homosexual.
You need that.
His ass was really big and flat. Flat.
Yes, the homosexual was bare ass.
But I got to tell you, my wife's ass is a lot flatter. So I checked out that funky spunk to see what the hell they're talking. I says to the queer, pass me a rubber so I can check you out. His balls, too. I seen them.
We were buddies, but we weren't butt buddies.
Yeah. Everything on him hangs like a mud flap. I got to tell you. I said to my wife, that queer had a nicer ass than you bitch. I tell you.
Somebody ought to slap him in the head.
This queer's ass tastes better than them rats. I'll tell you that. Hey, don't make fun of me here. I'm starving to death.
I needed protein.
You think there's protein? I tell you,
hungry.
I'm not a faggot, but I was going to knock out his teeth and elope with him, this here fag. I'm going to bang him. You think the queer would have brought, as his luxury item, some lube? Chafed. You know, you think if I was queer, I would have brought some lube. But they got condoms. We learned from Jeff Probst they brought condoms. Yeah.
A homosexual is one of the nicest guys here.
Hey, I seen maggots on that girl's leg, but there's no maggots on the faggots. So I'm going with him over here.
In the bushes.
I'm not sure where Rudy's from, but somebody sent me a note saying they had his number, and that person's from Toledo, Ohio. So that's not right.
That ain't Toledo, though.
No, he's from somewhere else.
That sounds like Milwaukee.
Yeah.
Or Chicago. I don't even think Chicago. It's Milwaukee. Or something. Wisconsin. A cheesehead. Hey, look at this here. Look over here. There's a queer. Hey, I hope my buddies don't see me with this queer. He got a fat ass. He's got at least his ass got some cellulite. Look a little feminine.
The queer is bare ass.
Howard?
I'd rather eat this than some rat. What?
The website for Survivor lists his hometown as Virginia Beach.
Yeah, but that's where he lives now. Where did he grow up with that accent? My parents raised me on a farm in Milwaukee.
How'd you come by that?
How'd you come by that accent there?
One of the nicest guys I ever met, and he's good at what he does. You know, he's got leadership ability, and if these people here would listen to him, he would take them a long way. But anyway, me and Richard got to be pretty good friends. Not in a homosexual way, that's for sure.
Although we got the condoms.
My buddies are going to say when I get home, but...
Say you should have that queer trim his nails. I got to deal with my buddies now, because the queer and I was weightlifting, and I was checking out his ass, and then one thing led to another.
Your buddies are going to say, are their asses as good as his?
I don't know. I don't know nothing about homosexuals. He's a good guy, but that queer had skid marks on the front of his underwear. All right? I'd like to get Richard on a wood chipper conveyor belt with me, and we could kill ourselves, because we're queers. I tell you, though, I'm no queer. I've been married 36 years here. But next time, if they cast a queer, they should get a pretty one. Why you got to look at that naked ass? I think this here queer is fat. He got the music going. Hey, Richard, bend over there and pick up them rats, and I'll push you into the woods with my wood chipper. Hey, I'll tell you this, though. Those queers are nice to their mothers. I'll give them that. I'll give them queers that. Get the bongos. Doo-doo-doo. Hey, I swear they raise the music every time he says queers, but you can hardly hear it. Because Robin had a rewind.
Yeah, you got to rewind to hear what Rudy's saying.
I'll tell you one thing about those queers. They're nice to their mothers. That's what I heard, anyway. I'll tell you, though, I'll slug him if he starts playing Louis Armstrong on my pink trumpet. Hey, why don't they get us a famous queer like George Michael, put him on the island here, so he could sing to me? Hey, this is crazy. After 30 days, I'm staring at this queer's ass.
You know, it's beginning to look good to me.
It looks good. It does. Look at this here.
I don't know what I'm going to tell my buddies.
Why can't one of these faggot lesbians take off their bottoms? What's up? What's with Gore picking a Jew? Hey, queer. I bet you can't fit this pineapple in your bad place. Let's see if he's a real queer. Come here. Come here and look at my pineapple. Pineapple. Hey, Howard Stern. 10 grand for that their song parody contest. I'm going to write you a parody about queers. All right. I did enough of that.
Yeah. Hot time in the old town last night in Texas. They had 2 executions. They haven't executed 2 people on the same day in a long time.
You're going to execute a retard over in Texas. Oh, they got it already? Get the job done?
They did it last night.
I'm not against that.
Larry Todd of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice says both men made final statements. Number 2.
You got a retarded guy making a statement?
No, it's the spokesman for the prison telling you what he said.
He said,
Robertson charged white people with being racist and told them that they could kiss his backside. My word, not his. Cruz made an apology to the families of his victim and then said that he was ready to go home to Jesus.
I am sorry. Well, there you go.
Yes, that's what he said. And then Larry Todd also says both executions followed standard procedure, number 3.
Both of the executions were rather nondescript.
What'd they do with him? They electrocute him?
No, they do that lethal injection.
Both of the inmates have been on death row for a lengthy period of time.
Like when the guy's head smokes and his eyeballs light up on fire.
They both stated earlier in the afternoon that they were ready for the execution and...
All right. Who cares?
Yeah, and you have to go to Florida for one of those.
For the good kinds.
Good executions.
Yeah. I'll be doing that all day.
You love Rudy.
Dude, don't run into me today. Hey, get over here, you queer. Follow me with bongo music.
Yeah, because if you're talking like Rudy, you have to have music.
Hey, I want to talk about queers.
Ooh. What happened?
No.
Are you okay?
You drop your water again?
No, I didn't have any shoes on, and I put my foot under the console. I swear I was petting a mouse with my foot. There's something fuzzy back there. Damn. I was touching something. Something was tickling me back. It was a queer. It was a queer. All right, go ahead, Rob.
Oh, turn off that music. We were talking about this the other day, how all of these politicians make such a big deal about the entertainment medium and television and radio and video games and how they're ruining society, and somebody's got to put a stop to it.
Yeah, it used to be the Christians that only did that, but now the Jews are hopping on the bandwagon.
Everybody. You know, the Republicans have their agenda with the media, and the Democrats are trying to, you know, Janet Reno was meeting with Hollywood with scripts. You know, she was going to write all of television.
Right.
While she was in the Attorney General.
Yeah, she gave up on that.
But they just discovered that the White House has been downloading an incredible amount of pornography.
Well, of course.
White House officials admitted yesterday they've discovered a problem with staffers downloading porn from the Internet. They say, like any workplace, we have occasional problems, and we do not tolerate inappropriate usage of our computer systems.
Yeah, but we tolerate the president banging the interns.
Well, that's different.
Oh. Why wouldn't you tolerate that in the White House?
He was responding to a story on the Internet news site WorldNet Daily that claimed the executive office was has a massive porn problem. White House officials, however, characterized the problem as fairly minimal, and no, none of the porn was going into the Oval Office.
Quickly, stat. You know, it's so crazy. I told you porno's an $8 billion a year industry, and the politicians love to act like they're preaching to people who don't watch porn. Lieberman thinks that he's living in a vacuum somewhere.
Yeah, you know, they can't clean out all these people from the White House. They'll still be downloading porn as soon as people stop watching.
People are animals, and they like sex, and that's it.
Some of the offenders included presidential personnel working in the old executive office building, and one was involved in national security. There were some significant names, they say. They're not naming anybody. And there were women, too. As for the downloaded sites, there were things that said teen, there was gay stuff, and bestiality.
Yeah.
They're into everything.
I love it. It's my house. Anything goes.
They're into everything over there. Don't start preaching to us. Meanwhile, in Danbury, a former teacher and coach in the Danbury school system has pleaded guilty to an obscenity charge involving a pornographic video. John Nimick was given a suspended 6-month sentence and probation yesterday for a reduced charge involving the showing of a pornographic video to a student.
Whoa.
Nimick was Danbury High School's wrestling coach.
Oh, God.
And led the team to 3 state titles. He also taught English. Nemec was originally charged in April with 2 felony counts of risk of injury to a minor. Police say he showed pornographic movies to middle school boys at his home in February and March and wrestled with them in their underwear.
Is here queer?
He had to surrender his teaching certificate as part of his probation.
Hey, boys, let's wrestle. Yeah, but, Coach, maybe we should save that for the gym. Nah, come on. And you know what? I don't want you to ruin your pants. So take off your pants. You get in your underpants. See, them queers are everywhere.
There you go, the wrestling coach. They also say in Vernon, a school official was reprimanded, or a school official has reprimanded an elementary school principal accused of viewing pornography on a school computer. They say the principal will not be fired. However, he will lose his next 3 years' raises as partial punishment for linking up to porn websites and then lying about it. How are you going to teach everybody what to do?
You are a liar!
Al Gore's campaign reportedly is threatening to punish a California congresswoman if she doesn't cancel a fundraiser at the Playboy Mansion in Los Angeles.
Al Gore's thinking of doing that? I got invited to that.
Did you?
I got a card in the mail saying...
Yeah, well, all of a sudden, they're now rethinking whether they should have a fundraiser at the Playboy Mansion.
Because they got Lieberman, who's super yid, who he's very, very moral.
The Washington Post says Gore campaign manager Bill Daley this week told Loretta Sanchez she could lose a speaking role at the Democratic National Convention, among other things, if she doesn't comply. The vice president had said earlier he would not attend the Hispanic Political Action Committee fundraiser and does not condone the gala. Sanchez is chairing the event.
Well,
so now she'll have to consider how much it means to her.
Our listeners are getting all political. We got a couple of... Here's a Bush supporter.
I love Bush. Oh, I love Bush. Oh, Bush.
Here's somebody who hates Gore.
Howard Stern, you little whore. How the hell can you vote for Gore? I won't listen to your show anymore, you big-nosed prick.
What? Well,
why did he stop rhyming?
I don't know. One of the life's great mysteries. Hey, why did dinosaurs stop growing? A lot of questions.
Speaking of the Democratic National Convention, some merchants in Los Angeles' sprawling jewelry district plan to board up their businesses and shut down for next week's convention. The merchants say police aren't doing enough to guarantee their safety, and they fear hordes of protesters could gather in nearby Pershing Square. Many merchants cite the damage caused to downtown after the Lakers' championship victory in June and the protests at the World Trade Organization meeting in Seattle last fall for their concern.
Right.
They're having a convention of the Reform Party, and there's all kinds of craziness going on there.
No.
Yes.
You mean the party that elected Jesse Ventura?
There's a split in the party because they expect that they'll be nominating Pat Buchanan as their presidential nominee or their presidential candidate. Here's Russell Verney, who's a Reform Party founding chairman. He says people look at the Philadelphia and Los Angeles conventions as a drain on value, and I guess they're the party of value now.
What number?
4.
Looking at the Reform Party convention here, whether they're supporters of John Haglin, Pat Buchanan, or just Reform Party supporters, seeing passion, seeing basic democracy 101, seeing some real life...
They've got to do something to make people think they're different.
It's over, dude.
It's over, Jim.
They've come up with a very smart computer, Howard. Researchers in Rochester, New York are working on a computer system that could help you find your keys or anything else in your house.
Let's create a smarter computer to help Jackie put together his web page.
They've created a cutting-edge computer system that recognizes and remembers objects. The system uses a camera as eyes and can correctly identify objects, even if they're partly covered.
I asked my computer where my keys were. They told me Richard Spinkter.
The so-called intelligent computer uses pictures of an object and retains the images in its memory. So far, the computer can recognize 6 objects, including a model airplane, and they envision a system that someday will be able to help build a space station, perform surgery, or find lost car keys.
How about one that could just download porn without all those interruptions?
Or getting caught.
Right.
Yankee manager Joe Torre delivered Darryl Strawberry's 1999 championship ring at Columbia Presbyterian Medical Center yesterday. Strawberry is recovering from surgery to remove a cancerous tumor from his kidney. He had another tumor removed from his colon 2 years ago.
Hey, Richard, I need a tumor removed from my colon over here on the island.
The 38-year-old slugger was suspended from Major League Baseball in February after testing positive for drugs.
Yeah. He tested positive over there.
Mayor Rudolph Giuliani says he knew about some of his father's criminal activity and will go into more depth about it in his own book.
Yeah.
In an interview last night on New York One News, the mayor acknowledged for the first time he knew about some of the allegations made in Wayne Barrett's new book, Rudy, an investigative biography of Rudy Giuliani.
That's my name, Rudy, from Survivor. I said to the queer, you should sponge bath your ass.
Oh, dear.
If you're going to run around like that.
The book describes Harold Giuliani's prison term for the armed robbery of a milkman and contends that the elder Giuliani was an enforcer for his brother-in-law's loan sharking operation.
Rudy.
Until that interview, Giuliani, a former United States attorney who targeted the mafia, has refused to answer recent questions about his father.
Let me alone. Let me alone. Let me be, will you? Why me? Why me? Why do they have to be me?
Yeah. Leave me alone.
Did know that his father had some strange ties.
Leave me alone.
And a judge has punished a Howell Township pet groomer and an employee after a dog in their care apparently electrocuted itself. A washed 6-year-old Maltese named Katie was left unattended in a cage with a heater attached to the side to dry back in May. Officials believe the dog licked the heater and died.
Yeah, that ain't right.
Just grooming owner Heather Enroth and an employee must pay a $500 fine each. In addition, the shop must perform 1 day of community service for the SPCA shelter.
Here's Rudy from Survivor.
In Tinton Falls.
They should make some sort of ass perfume for these here queers.
Did you hear about the planes colliding in New Jersey and then one of them falling out of the sky and hitting a house?
Yeah, well, what have I always said? They should ban all small aircraft because these people who fly these private planes, they can't fly them, and they crash onto my house. I hate it. Can you imagine?
Rudy or Howard now?
Hey, listen here, you queers. Get out of them planes. Where's my bongos?
Oh, dear. Yeah, this couple was getting ready for work when they heard this loud rumbling, and then the plane just crashed right into their garage.
Queers can't steer.
Creating a fireball that wound up destroying all but a couple of rooms of their home. They both got out alive. All of the people aboard the two planes were killed.
Crazy, Robin.
They say, crazy. You know, one of them was a flight coming from some military installation, had 9 people on board, and the other was a training flight. A police officer who flies in his spare time was giving some student a lesson. And those two planes collided and then fell right out of the sky.
Please don't do that.
No, it's not a good thing. In show business news, Cyndi Lauper of Girls Just Want to Have Fun fame is going to be in a new movie. It's called The Opportunist. It opens in selected cities this Friday, tomorrow.
Selected cities means it's not going to make any money.
And she was asked why she hasn't acted more. Number 5.
Oh, I don't know.
As an actor, always my speech stopped me. You know, I was self-conscious because I can't speak. You know, I don't speak well. I speak like, even when I think I don't have an accent, oh my God, I have a terrible accent. So, you know, I was self-conscious about that all the time.
Please, think before you speak.
Bless the Child. This is a movie I've been looking forward to. Kim Basinger plays the mother of a 6-year-old girl who has a special gift of healing and is being sought by the devil.
When did Kim Basinger become some big deal actress?
When
she should be naked.
An Academy Award.
Ridiculous.
The L.A. Confidential movie.
She should be naked.
Here, Kim talks about working with the young actress who plays her daughter and how she taught her that it was all pretend. Number 6.
This was her first film. Our parents had never been.
She's afraid to come out of the house.
This with her. I could see her really wanting to.
I like when she bought a town.
Yeah.
That was funny. Went bankrupt. I forget her.
But I like how she always takes so much credit. She taught this little girl that everything was pretend in the movie.
Yes. I protect all.
On Batman, she says she and Jack Nicholson and whoever sat in a room and worked on the script.
Yeah, sure. Why don't you come up with another scary script?
Yeah, where's your sequel? Number 7 is Janet Jackson, who, of course, is in Nutty Professor 2 with Eddie Murphy this time around. She was asked if she'll work with her brother Michael on her next album.
I would like to. It's very difficult.
No, we haven't discussed or anything.
We haven't discussed it. She can barely talk. We haven't discussed it.
In the movie, she can talk.
Oh, hi there, Eddie.
Don't say I'm Eddie. I'm the fat professor.
Oh, hi, Eddie.
Don't say I'm Eddie. I'm the grandma. Pretend I'm a grandma.
But you look like Eddie.
And I think it's, I personally,
I is not me.
I think the screen, and I think there would be a great deal of that. So I like to leave well enough alone.
I would like to
good success with that. And everything.
I would like to be on a record with my brother, but he is hard to talk to.
She's gonna inhale herself.
Eddie went through hours of makeup for each of his characters in the film, and the only thing that didn't change were his eyes. What was it like?
Or his voice.
Looking into them as he changed into each new person.
To tell you the truth, it looked like Eddie.
Absolutely awesome. Like I said,
it was awesome. You know, I have the brain of a flea. They tested me.
Even during rehearsal.
I got a maggot in my leg.
Who cares? BS.
Jerry Bruckheimer is
the new vice president.
Coyote Ugly, the new movie with all the pretty girls. It made $18 million in its opening weekend. Here, Jerry Bruckheimer answers the question if Piper Perabo is going to be a big star.
That's an important question.
That's up to Piper. She certainly has the talent, and she can do it. It's all about choices. You got to make the right choices. You know, it's how you pick.
It's all a matter of choices.
Nigga, please.
I'd like to pipe her.
Oh.
Piper Perabo, new starlet. Yeah, she's going real far.
It's up to her.
Up to Hadassah.
Keanu Reeves has a new movie coming out. It's called The Replacements, where he plays a football player.
Excuse me, this is Janet Jackson. Tell Keanu Reeves in his new movie he should dress up as different people, like Eddie did. Eddie fooled everybody. They brought in this woman, Helen Keller. She didn't know that Eddie was all the different people.
Has Keanu gained new respect for football players after portraying one?
Oh, yeah. That was my bad dog stuff. We got to play that on Monday.
Yeah, we didn't get around to that today.
I mean, I have such respect for the sacrifice that people make.
When are we going to do that? We got to do that soon. Gary, write down next show, Dog Star.
Already written down.
There you go, Bobo.
Gene Hackman is also in that film. He took on the role of the coach.
Well, I like the idea of these guys getting a second chance at seeing.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Autumn in New York is the new Winona Ryder Richard Gere movie. Here,
boy, that's getting tanked. Did you read that in page 6 today? People, they're not even pre-screening it for people because they say the audiences are laughing at it.
They're saying they're laughing in the wrong parts.
Well, I don't like it. I don't like talking dogs.
So anyway, here he is talking about his character's devotion to his work, number 12.
They say Winona Ryder barely promotes it.
You come to New York to work, and the job becomes incredibly important here, and people take it very seriously.
Shut up, dude. I'm a mother.
And here Winona says she really liked her character, Charlotte.
I'm trying.
They look real good together on screen, too, Richard Gere and Winona Ryder. He's got great pubes. He's got it, right?
Hey, how could his pubes not be gray?
Thank you.
To be as much like Charlotte as possible in terms of her.
Where is she? There's
I don't know.
traffic.
It's like she's on an island, I think.
Chasing her down the
and her, love of life and love of living in the moment.
All right.
She's walking away as they try to interview about her movie.
Right. Anything else, Robin?
Yes, Kim Basinger's back. She says, you didn't listen to me before. What interested her in this movie?
I'd always wanted to do something that was
fascinating,
scary.
Yeah.
Really in the horror genre. So
come out of the house.
This was just very.
Want to do something scary? Yeah, leave your house. What you talk about? Make a bed.
Open a window.
Yeah. Get a life.
Try vacuuming.
How's that for something scary, honey? You haven't lifted that Hollywood assy off the bed in weeks. All right, anything else, Robin?
You get an awful good living out of testing out that mattress.
Yeah.
John Waters has a new movie coming out. It's called Cecil B. Demented.
Yeah.
In theaters
Another turkey.
tomorrow.
Another movie won't make any money.
It's like shooting that scene in which an actress sets her own hair on fire.
It was based on a real incident.
Oh, just shave that little mustache.
Stole me a little bit.
I don't want to hear from him. No
and
offense.
he was asked if he really hates Hollywood.
No.
Hollywood at all. I think this movie goes after independent film even more in a way.
No, I'm so brave. I'm wild. I make movies 3 people see.
Daddy's girl to the bad girl.
What a brave man.
This morning,
I'll tell you who's brave, the people that finance those films. That's brave.
And the people who star in them.
Yeah.
There's a lot of controversy about this woman who gave the article to the National Enquirer about her 3-year affair with Regis.
You know, when you act for a living, you got to trust the director. It's hard to trust a guy with a mini mustache. Hey, Regis Philbin, go ahead.
Yes, the woman in question, her friends were interviewed, and they do not believe she had any affair with Regis.
Of course not. Regis can't get it up. It's an old man. He's 79 years old.
They say this woman has an active fantasy life and that she probably was embellishing.
I didn't believe it anyway.
On certain events and making them into more than they appear to be. However, she says today in the paper that it is true she and Regis had their 3-year affair, but she hopes that Joy will forgive him.
Oh, she does.
Because Regis is basically a good guy.
Nice of her to worry about.
They never
Joy.
looked at their affair as having a future.
Yeah, okay. All right. Thank you, Robin.
That's what's happening.
Jackie, way too many Heineken Martlings happening tonight at 8 o'clock. Save Shore Road benefit at Soundside Cafe in Bayville.
Tonight?
That's tonight with Peter Bale, special guest. Saturday, how'd you get him? Saturday, August 19th, a big show at the Cape Cod Melody Tent in Hyannis, Massachusetts. For MP3 audio and Filthy 3D Joke Man, visit jokeland.com. A bunch of people to thank. Of course, Beck Spear for the song parody contest. Get to work on that over the weekend. Get them in early and get in as many as you want because we got big prizes for you. Thanks to all the folks from Survivor, the host, Jeff Probst, who's got a movie coming out next year, and Colleen for calling in. Thanks to my buddies at MGM.com for giving us the trip to Vegas. That's right. Hey! Stuttering John's Band will be appearing at the Hard Rock Cafe at the Taj Mahal in Atlantic City Thursday night, August 17th, and at the grand opening of Guitar Center in Paramus, New Jersey, August 18th. If you want to book KC for a personal appearance, email him at bookkc@AOL.com. See Benji hosting featured dancer Triple X star Raylene at Cityscape Gentlemen's Club in Long Island City, Queens, August 10th, 11th, and 12th. That's it.